They said, yes, chef. Guess I'm cooking today. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome in, welcome back. We are live to the world. Let's go, baby. How we doing? It's good to see you. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in once again to yet another stream. Full-time creator hours here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's good to see you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you for your patience today. More stuff's getting better. Stuff's getting better. We're still dealing with IRL stuff. We're still dealing with IRL stuff. Rawlings on Kick. Good to see you. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to make sure that Kick gets some love today. We're gonna talk about a couple things that we're gonna dive in, but before I do that, Rawlings, is great to see you. Crosbit, how we doing? Rycheck, Chris, McNeil, Nihilus Mike, Chrissy, God bless you, Indy, Everin Wood, Lazy Dutchman, OD Bayer, Crosbit. I'm gonna keep saying your names as I see them. Jonathan Morals on Facebook. My man, what's up? My man, let's go. Pet Boy, good to see you. Fuzzra, Folly Over Guy, OD Bayer, Oodle, and of course, Isaac Hunt, and many others. There's so Everin Wood. There's so many up there. Razanoth, Firefox, USR, Zarkwan, y'all, Magruber. Oh my gosh, y'all are showing up in the intro, baby. Okay. Thank y'all for being here. Isaac Hunt, thanks for the biddies coming in. Always ready. Isaac Hunt walks in the room and goes,
"Who wants some biddies? Biddies? Biddies?"
Thank you very much, Isaac. I very much appreciate it. It's true. Florida Gator has followed the stream. Oh no. As if I didn't need any more problems. We have a gator from Florida. Hey, listen, as long as you don't bite people, you are welcome in the sanctum here. Okay. If you start biting people, well, I have to see about something else. Okay, you know what I'm saying? So greetings from an ice cold Scandinavia. Miklos, God bless you. Scandinavia. Now, yeah, it's cold here, but it ain't ice cold. Not Scandinavia cold. Yeah. So yeah, right, Check. You like that? That's right. On YouTube, and that's right, Everin. That's right. You know, Everin Wood is everywhere. Yeah. That's how we do. See, ladies and gentlemen, as of a couple days ago, I'm a full-time content creator, and you are seeing this stream brought to you live on Twitch, YouTube, X, Facebook, and Kick. Now, many of you see that the chat here is joined, and you'll see X and Kick chatters here as well, and Facebook. You'll see it all. YouTube, Twitch. Kick alerts still are not part of the alerts here. Okay, so Kick is still not plugged in. We use Streamlabs as a way to, you know, do all of these automated things. Very, very cool. Pretty awesome, Chrissy, right? Everybody can talk to each other. You know, if you're on Twitch, you can say, "Hi, YouTube." If you're on Kick, you can say, "Hi, Purple Platform," you know? So when Kick gets this going, I'll let you know. Yesterday, when we were streaming, we had Janet and a couple others follow on Kick. Thank you. Welcome in. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to be able to make sure this is very, very clear. Irish 07, see ya. Tier 1 out of his
mind for 6 whole months on Twitch.tv.
God bless you, Irish. Thank you very much. The inner sanctum. Yeah, exactly. Nihilus Mike, multi-streaming before it was cool right here. Yeah. I wanted to call this out to you, though, chat, because recently, we're going to talk about this very briefly, because we are going to game today. We're not going to just, we're not just going to chat about the industry, you know what I'm saying? I need everybody that's on Twitch to go follow or at least bookmark my Kick channel. All right? The bulk of our viewership is on Kick, and I'm gonna be blunt with you. The bulk of our viewership is on Twitch, and I'm gonna be blunt with you. I'm worried about Twitch. Zarvin, thank you for the... Speaking of Twitch.
Twitch primed. Any primers, Twitch primed out of your mind.
So, and Isaac, even if you don't want to make it now, I ask chat that those of you that are here bookmark or at least know that we're on Kick as an alternative to Twitch. If you don't like YouTube, X is still in its infancy when it comes to the various things that are going on and happening there. So I don't expect people to watch X streams because other platforms are better. I'm simply on X just in case I see it. Does Elon Musk like EVE Online? I'm literally going to tweet this out. Okay, ready? Does Elon Musk like EVE Online? I'm going to do this. Like EVE Online. I'm gonna do a think emoji as well. Okay, I'm gonna do. Chat. What if the man responds to your boy? You know, what if he does? I don't know, but we're gonna find out. So does Elon Musk? You know what, chat? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm not. Okay, let me show you. Let me show you. All right, we're on the old Twitter. I'm not gonna respond here. I'm gonna respond in the X stream. Am I muted? Okay. In the X stream, there's actually a chat Okay, so I'm going to put it here. And it doesn't tag him though. Huh. See, this is all so new, right? We don't even know where stuff is. So I'm going to put it here. I'm also going to put it in the base tweet. I'm going to do both because it's a new thing. I bet, you know, Chad, he was playing Diablo, right? He was playing Diablo 4, and that game is a horrible, just a cash grab. So I'm gonna put Elon in there, and y'all, if y'all want to help us out, really like and or retweet this tweet. We don't have a going live tweet. We're live in the tweet. That's how we do it. See, so thank y'all for that. So, Chad, I'm worried about Twitch. Many of you have seen the recent, and we're gonna get some fun. I just need this to be said, okay? One of the reasons that I multi-stream, that I simulcast onto all the platforms, is to insulate the community and the brand as a whole from, let's call it market volatility. Okay. I don't want it to become my entire brand is on Twitch, and then, you know, I'm on, oh, geez Louise, my entire brand is on Twitch. Twitch somehow goes away, and then I can't talk to any of you anymore. It's one of the reasons why we prioritize Discord as a thing. It's one of the reasons why we do a lot of those fun, silly, interesting things. So I want this to be super said. You know what I'm saying? Hey, honestly, Bruno, you know, if he buys Eve, maybe they can stop making these weird monetization decisions. So, you know what I'm saying? So, ooh, is this 40? Oh, there it is. It's too much, so I have to take this. All right, fine. I was going to take our new luxury yacht that one of y'all gave me for a spin, but we're going to take out our Viator instead. You know what I'm saying? So, not used to kick. Yeah, Chrissy, exactly. Chrissy, thank you for going over there. Yeah. Many of you, are y'all following? I literally can't see. Rycheck, Isaac, and Chrissy, and Janet, thank you very much for following over on Kick. What I'm trying to say, ladies and gentlemen, is I'm trying to say that if Twitch implodes, if Twitch goes away, Kick is the most similar, is the similarist, sure, to Twitch. So I ask that you at least bookmark that channel, or at least know, keep in the back of your mind, that, oh, Loru has a Kick, just in case you don't prefer watching live streams on, you know, other platforms. Okay, so I say all this because Twitch is worrying me. Stom over on Twitch. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome in. You know, the recent layoffs on Twitch laid off 500 people. This was a big chunk of their workforce. And Dan Clancy came out on his live stream and in a blog and said that Twitch is not profitable. Now that sounds bad. Most tech companies are not profitable. So to the layman, to the people, to the not the layman, is the layman the people that understand, the people that don't understand? Chat, it's just, you know, this is a certified coffee moment, I tell you. Here we go. Layman is those that don't. There it is. For those that don't understand, and you're right, you're correct, Nihilus. Amazon also laid off a bunch of the Prime Video and Prime employees, right? So, yeah. Okay, drinking chocolate too. Yeah. I love seeing the green too, Chrissy. It like stands out. Isn't that awesome? That's great. So, and their emotes are super fun too over on Kick. So, and Stomapps. Oh my God, Stomapps coming in, drops a follow, and
then drops a Prime that is mine, ladies and gentlemen. Stomapps.
Thank you for being here and supporting us. So, yeah, I'm just saying that, like, I'm worried about Twitch. Okay, and I don't know what's going to happen with the platform. So at least understand that we have a Kick. We're going to be mentioning this at least once a stream, just to make sure the brand is aware. As always, if there's a platform that goes down or something is, you know, if something happens, check on one of our socials, you know, because typically if one social isn't blocked, the other one is. I'm unironically going to make Patreon is still the best place to support me, correct? If you want to support the brand with your hard-earned dineros, then that is Patreon, okay? For watchable, for those that just want to watch and don't want to, you know, give me $5 a month, which is fine. I never ever require it, chat. I can't make it plain enough. Thank you for just watching. That's all that I want. But for those that want to support, Patreon is the best because I get the most out of it. If you give me $5 on Twitch in a Twitch sub, I get $2.30 something cents. I get less than half. If you give me $5 on Patreon, I get like $4 and something. You know, so I get the lion's share, right? Kick. So, Amazon. Let me just be. This is a great point, y'all. And let me actually before I have so many things that I want to do with y'all today. I want to get PvP Proteus times going. So I want to do that, but I'm not prepared for that just yet. So I got my Proteus back from yesterday. I have it full. So let's go. Let's do a giveaway first. I'm in Jeddah now, so I don't want to leave Jeddah and then have to come back for a giveaway. So let me get the giveaway going, and then we'll talk about this while stuff's going. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, at the start of every Loru Gaming stream, we do a giveaway, and we make sure that y'all can see the good stuff, okay, right away. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 07s, all right, full CrossFit, full CrossFit just showing up. Just, I haven't even said the word yet, and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, we do a giveaway at the start of every stream. Exclamation point giveaway in chat will give you the instructions. We do it inside of Discord. Okay, we're gonna give y'all some time to get in. The word is Kasumi. Kasumi trying to do it. That's not actually the word, but we're just going there. So come on down to Discord. You have to be following on Twitch or subbed on YouTube. All the free stuff, you know. Don't ever feel compelled to drop your sub or whatever the heck, right? Or drop your Twitch sub, excuse me. So this is where we're doing it. When I say the word and put it in chat, you're gonna type it in, the bot knows, and that's how the cookie crumbles. We just got done watching Bruce Almighty, so with my wife and I, so now that's in my brain, absolutely. So Willie Pater and Ten Shiben over on Twitch.
Welcome in. Welcome in. It's good to see you. It's good to have you. Thank you.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, exclamation point giveaway in chat does not enter you in. It simply lets you see the various ways to get in, but the YouTube command can be slow. So if you're over on YouTube, just head on down to our Discord and we'll get you in. So I guess just to sum up, while people are joining the Discord, while people are getting into the giveaway channel, please just understand that we have a kick, because with Twitch laying off 500 people, Bruno, if you're on YouTube, y'all, I see y'all. Just go into the description of the live stream and tap that button. It'll be right there for you. We make it real easy to see in the YouTube description. I got you. If Nightbot sometimes doesn't want to do stuff on YouTube, you know, it's here today and not here tomorrow. They're drunk sometimes over there. So Elfie 07's over on Kick. God bless you, Elfie. Thank you for doing that. Elfie follows on Kick as well. There it is, Elfie. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. So just make sure you understand that we have a kick, chat. Okay. So, you know, and we're gonna here we go, chat. The first giveaway, the word is kick. Listen, we might as well just hit the nail on the head. Type in kick into the giveaway channel to be able to win some stuff. We've got a bunch of things to give away, and while y'all are giving away stuff, I have confirmed, chat, last night that all of the giveaways that were pending from the subathon have either been given to people or those in-game giveaways have been DM'd to the person asking for their information. Yeah, I have to have your IGN in order to give you your winnings inside of the game. So if you are expecting something from the subathon and don't have it, then DM me. We'll get it sorted and we'll get you your stuff. You know what I'm saying? So MJ, I see you over on YouTube. You got to type it in Discord, my friend. It's okay. Everybody that's coming in, we prioritize Discord. Is our community hub. So if you want in on the giveaways, come on down to Discord. It is where we do all of our stuff. And we do these giveaways multiple times a stream. And we're streaming like 3 times a week. Svipu, I don't know if you're messing with me now or what. You know what I'm saying? Discord, ladies and gentlemen, it's at Discord. Come to Discord. Get at the Discord. Thank you very much. Okay, so we're going to do it. Come on, chat. It's cozy. That's right. Very, very cozy. So very excited, chat. I want to show you all this for just a moment. This is our giveaway folder. 15 billion ISK right now, absolutely in here. Gifts from various community members, my own ISK coming in here. 12 Praxis, Leopards, Shuttles, Maledictions, Porpoise, Skins all day, skill books for New Bros, Asteros, not to mention the fully fit ships that you have over here, ladies and gentlemen. Most of these ships are not mine. Okay, ooh, actually, this one is mine. I want to make sure that I don't... I've been putting a comma in front of my ships. That way, if I want to go to my ships in Jeddah, I just type comma, and here they are. We have very generous community members, chat, that are giving ships for me to give away to people, because speak of the devil.
Speak of the devil and he shall appear.
Kasumi coming in, gifting a fully fit endurance. Kasumi, there it is. We're going to give that away as part of this then, Kasumi. Why don't we have that be what it is? Kasumi has given us a fully fit endurance. God bless you, Kasumi. Thank you for that. 07s. Expert system. Was it minor salvage, Kasumi? Or was it expert system? Which one was it? So I feel like the K and Kick perfect for me. Hey, Chrissy, new home platform confirmed. You know, there it is. Please don't let me win a Praxis, says Isaac. Isaac, it was expert system. There it is. Isaac's like, please don't let me do this. You know what I'm saying? So many endurance and procure. Yes, Zalties, actually, ladies and gentlemen, gave us a bunch of stuff. So let's get the giveaway going then, chat. I've given y'all plenty of time. When we type sold this will be done. The entries for this first giveaway will be ended. Going once. Going twice. And sold, ladies and gentlemen. That's that. The bot is going to choose a winner. We're going to do two or three of these right now. So, y'all, listen. I know now. I know. Y'all are messing with your boy. Okay, chat. I wasn't born yesterday. Thank you kindly. Okay, he loves Praxis. Isaac, see, Guilty says Isaac deserves a Praxis. I think we might be giving him a Praxis, ladies and gentlemen. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have our first winner. It's going to be that endurance that Kasumi just gave us. Thank you very much for that, Kasumi. The winner is Obiowen. It's a fantastic name. Obiowen, congratulations. We're going to give you your stuff. Please DM me your IGN if I don't already have it. Congrats, my friend. You get a fully fit endurance. I'm going to hide screen very, very fast. Obio, killing it, playing Guild Wars 2, one of my favorite games to come out recently, and honestly, I would play it if EVE Online wasn't hitting. Oh, God bless you, Obun. You obviously, your IGN is your Discord name. There it is. And chat, we give it right back to you. Let's see, you get the expert system, Obun, and because you're early, Obun, you're going to get one more thing. You're going to get a Cormorant Navy issue Arcabine skin. This skin is valued at 19 million ISK and is a very, very nice looking. I highly recommend you use it on your stuff. You get it. You get the good stuff. Okay, let me share this screen with y'all so y'all can see what the hell I'm doing, baby. So you get a fully fit endurance at a Cormorant. Well done, 07s. To you, Obi. 07, I'm going to call you Obi because that's easier for my brain to say. It's been a long week, chat. Thank you very much. Okay, what's up, Ding? How are we doing? Let's do one more giveaway, chat, at the start of the stream. And let's have two winners, chat. Two winners, and we're gonna give them a couple fully fitted ships apiece, as well as a couple skins. Let's say we'll do two. Oh, geez, let's say we do two winners, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's do a Cyclone Fleet issue and a Dominic's Biosecurity. Sure, let's do those two skins in order, and then a couple fully fitted ships. So let's see this, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it. Next giveaway. The word is thank you. Okay. I want to thank you all. We're going to keep doing this every single stream. We recently went full time, and I've been going through some pretty serious, about as serious as it can get, IRL stuff. And thank you for your patience, because I was hoping to be able to get on a schedule for full time creating like immediately after announcing stuff, and there's just been absolutely crazy amounts of stuff going on. So thank you for your patience there. Okay, so Ordinatu, what's up, buddy? Welcome in. Yes, hey, thank you so much, Ordi. We're making new vidges coming out very, very soon. I hope you enjoy. Ding, welcome in over on YouTube. It's good to see you. I'm in Discord, but how can I take part in giveaways? Johnny, if you just joined the Discord, we have anti-raid mechanics coming in. So I see many people just joined. Typically you have to wait 5 minutes for Discord to let you to start chatting. You give it a couple minutes, you'll be able to start coming in. Don't you worry, we're going to do more of these giveaways throughout stream for hundreds of millions of ISK. If we give away billions, with a B, billions of ISK every single stream. Okay, so Chris McNeil, God bless you, coming over on Kick, hitting it, doing it. Nasty Girl Gaming, Chris McNeil, thank you for the follows on Kick. God bless you. There it is. The word is thank you. Isn't that two words? Storm Abs, you win. You're correct. You know what I'm saying? Welcome. Feels more cozy, doesn't it? That's right, Tangle. Yes. Hey, Tangle's over. Tangle's like my mains, Kick, bro. Welcome in. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. That's amazing. You have to follow on YouTube to get Discord to get in the giveaway channel. So, JR, in order to win, you must be either following on Twitch or subbed on YouTube. The giveaway is in Discord. So, we do that, chat, to protect the community. We don't want people coming in getting winnings and then never coming back. We want those that are a part of the community to be prioritized. So many a time, this happens where people are typing in the word, they're not following, so they don't win. They just come in, they go, oh, free stuff? You know, they're like, oh,
Loru's giving some free stuff away. I'll enter in. I'll be a part of the giveaway.
Yeah, you'll get nothing.
You know, that's how we do it here. See, thank you very much. So, all right, yeah, when I type sold, that's going to be it. Going once. Going twice. And sold, ladies and gentlemen. Now, wait, some of y'all are gonna type some stuff. Demon Wolf, bless you. Thank you. There it is. Okay. Demon Wolf. I just up on YouTube. Capulus. Let's see if you get it, Capulus. Yeah. Let's see if you get it. Okay, we're gonna do more giveaways throughout the day, chat. Don't you worry. We're going to get them in just in case, you know. So how to tell if we are following? You'll know if you're following, Kira. You'll see a heart on Twitch. You'll see you are subscribed on YouTube. You'll see you are following on Twitch. The button will say unfollow or unsubscribe if you are. You know, that's how that goes. Balth, it's a common question actually. Balthor over on Twitch will command to God bless you. 2 winners, chat. 2 winners. Fully fitted ships and skins coming in. That is how it goes. Holy crap.
Year of reporting.
A brand new person just won. We love that. We love that here. We love that here at Loru Gaming. And all the good stuff coming in. We love it when people are like that. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2 winners are Capulus. God bless you, Capulus. And Firefox USSR. It pays to be following the Loru Gaming brand. It literally gives you eligibility to get into the good giveaways. Thank you very much. Hey, if you ever needed a showcase of what to do, that's the way to do it, baby. Thank you, Kylie. Okay. So DM me y'all's in-game names. Firefox USSR, I believe I have yours already. So Capulus, DM me your stuff, and we're going to get it to you. Since I have yours already, we're going to give you this skin, Firefox, okay? We're going to give it to you now. And we'll give you, let's give you a comet, and let's give you something bigger, Firefox. You've been a viewer quite a while here. What's something at the bottom? I'm like ignoring the ships at the bottom here. Let's give you a Thrasher. Fully fit Thrasher fleet. And I don't remember what the other ship I gave you was, but enjoy it, and a skin as well. We are changing Eve lives here, ladies and gentlemen. I am checking on Firefox, or excuse me, I'm checking on Capulus's IGN in the DMs of Discord. IGN, please. I am telling you, Capulus, I will give you good things. Discord is my name. Discord is my name. Is your IGN Capulus? Is that what it is? So, because Discord is my name. Chat, that's amazing. Hey, yes, correct. Chat, here it is. Capulus, I believe you. That's fantastic. I love it. Capulus, we got you. Thank you for that. I've never heard someone. I'm like, hey, can I have your IGN? And they're like, Discord is my name. Capulus, God freaking bless you. We're gonna give you a crucifier. We're gonna give you a comet. And a griffin. It's the 3rd ship. Yes, the griffins are cheaper. The griffins are like $1 million a piece. But chat, I gotta show you this. I gotta show you this freaking griffin fit, y'all. Look at this fit. I gotta show you this. Congratulations to the giveaway winners. Congrats, you done did it, ladies and gentlemen. 07s in the giveaway chat and in chat at large for the winners. Thank y'all for participating. We're gonna do more giveaways throughout stream. Follow the stream. Sub to YouTube. We do these all the time. Popo, Pop Krypton. Y'all need. I'm too tired for y'all's names sometimes. I tell you what. You know what I'm saying? Good is greater. So, Pop, welcome in. It's good to have you. Thank you very much for being here. Let's do it, chat. Let's keep her moving. Keep her going. I wanted to show y'all this. This might be better to show y'all since we're just in Jeddah. Look at this fit, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this. This is. It'll be easier to see this, chat. I want you to see this. Okay. First of all, this ship is a total of, it's less than $1 million ISK. Okay. This ship is made of paper, goes very fast, 3K. It can ECM jam 99 km away. All right. Do you understand that this ship is so dumb? You've got small targeting system controllers, particle dispersion, every ECM jammer known to man. It goes fast. And then finally, Hypnos, compact signal distortion, blah, blah. Less than $1 million ISK. You can just pick someone and faction warfare and just go like,
see that ship there? They ain't locking on to anything today.
It's just hilarious, okay? Right. Or for less than $1 million ISK. Imagine what I want to do. I'm going to figure out, chat, how we can get like a meme PvP fleet going to faction warfare. And we can't take this into faction warfare by itself because the only DPS that could run this. So correct, only target out to this with my current skills. You know, so sure. So with an 81, you can still hit somebody, go, yeah, exactly correct, everyone. Maybe I get a clone though that like does something. Point is, I'd like to get a existing faction warfare fleet and then bring like 5 or 10 of these with my accounts and with other people in the sanctum and just go out to 80 and just orbit the faction warfare sites and just go, yeah, that ship's not gonna target nothing, you know. It's gonna be great. So, you know, it's just fantastic. So I've been giving these away and showing this to people, and I'll put this into I'll put this fit into the Loru gaming chat. Ladies and gentlemen, in game we have Loru Space Gaming, not the word space, but Loru Gaming in chat. If you want to know how to get to this chat as well, we had a couple questions on this last time. In Discord, you can go to the EVE Online chat. You can see me showing it to you here. And in the pinned section, there's all of my links. My referral link, my you can use code Loru to get, you know, cheaper EVE Online items, my Z-Kill, my fits on EVE Workbench, and obviously how to get into the various, you know, areas of EVE Online, my in-game chat. Okay, so that's where you can find all that stuff, chat. Check it out. We're not going to show you the Inner Conclave. That's for later. Okay, thank you very much. So, oh, Folly, for sure, for sure. OMG, it's a hate generator ship. Yo, that's so good, Everett. Yes. See, because what's the point of PvPing if you don't send a message? You know what I'm saying? Do we get all this good stuff? Fantastic. See, y'all are absolutely killing it right now. So, all right, so I'm going to head on back to one of my bases, and we're going to see how we can continue forward, Jen. Just make sure I don't need to bring anything else, okay? We did rebuild our Proteus from yesterday. Many of you saw on stream. We did. Oh, and let me talk about this actually. This is something important to understand. Yesterday we got killed yesterday by Wingspan. We were in a wormhole. We were inside of a C1, I think. Now I don't normally broadcast all the info when I'm streaming, but we were inside of a C1, and we got taken out by a double curse, triple T3 cruiser combo, I believe the Loki or the Legion. I think the Legion might have locked us down first, and then the Tengu came in, and then the Curse, something like that. So I said it was a bit sus how they were finding me and doing all this other stuff. Now, obviously, you can find somebody in EVE with easy skill, but the behavior in which that was being displayed, I said on stream that it was it might be stream sniping. I want y'all to know that multiple members of Wingspan have come forward to me in the DMs and said with, call it proof, that they were not stream sniping. And chat, I can tell you, I believe them. We said this, I pinned it in the YouTube stream, okay, of that thing. I do believe them. Could it be that they're messing with me because it's EVE Online? Sure. But chat, I'm not the kind of person that's going to live in the kind of distrust like that. You know, if someone says to me, if multiple people come towards me, especially a organization that I know is known and trusted in EVE, like Wingspan. Yes, they're gankers. Yes, they're wormhole police, you know, whatever. But at the very least, they don't want... I wouldn't think they would want to be negatively perceived like that. So I want y'all to know, and I'm saying this formally now, that, like, I do believe them. And I don't want to live as a person that, like, mistrusts people. So if they say it, and I have no reason to mistrust them, then sure, then call it a day. You know, that's just, I'll call a spade a spade. I'm man enough to admit when I'm wrong sometimes. That's how that goes. Because, shit, life's too short to live with that kind of chip on your shoulder. Does that make sense? Does that make sense, you know? So, just letting y'all know, we did get ganked yesterday, and quite frankly, it was a good kill. Oof, they really came at me. You know, they really got me. So, I'll see you soon, Azgaya. You know, Rain, it is a bit of overkill. Those kind of ganks, I can't ever really get mad at because it wasn't a fair fight. And I say this in, like, a good way. If it's a fair fight and it's close and I lose, like, I'll go analyze it. I'll go see what I did wrong, right? But if it's an unfair fight and they take a double curse to an active tank Proteus, there's very little chance that I'm going to win that, especially by myself, you know, or at least it's very little chance I'm going to take anything out, right? So what I'm saying is, like, when you're playing EVE, you have to try to not get mad when you get beaten and there's little you can do, right? You can learn from it. I think we did everything right during that fight, chat. I really do. We didn't overheat our modules at the proper time. We didn't target switch. I was too busy doing all the multi-boxing stuff, right? So I did a couple things wrong, but I don't fault myself. Does that make sense? You know, you just got to keep moving in EVE. You're going to lose some ships. Learn from it. Keep on moving. You're never ever going to play any video game if a loss, or even in life, if there's some kind of loss like that where you have a setback, and then it stops you in your tracks, you have to keep moving forward, Jay. You have to dust yourself off, pick yourself up, move forward. And that first step is always the hardest. You just keep going. You know what I'm saying? Stomabs. Totally correct. Why carry a grudge? So 07's to Wingspan. You know, it was a good fight. I take it in the chin and just keep on moving, you know? So Chris McNeil, to be honest, you've seen that more are coming and you decided to take the fight and not warp out. So yeah, it was fair. Yeah, right. Chris, a fair point. See, I saw, hey, more are coming. Let's warp my fleet in. And then I died. There it is. Exactly correct. Fair enough, Chris. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Akthal, what's up? You got away with the goods. I got away with all the loot. So, hey, Saint Bear. Chat, what's up? Saint Bear. Speaking to somebody that's cooking. Saint Bear's cooking, chat. Okay. Saint Bear's got a lot of good projects coming. Okay. So, and Saint Bear, now that I'm full-time content, let's see what we can do together, buddy. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have some good times, chat. It's just a good thing, ladies and gentlemen, to see as the brand grows. We're attracting, I can tell you, chat, we're attracting the right people on the back end as well as the front end. Okay. We are, I can't wait to use my life experience, ladies and gentlemen, to better not just our community, not just EVE Online, but the gaming community at large. That's what we're going to do here, ladies and gentlemen. Stoked about it. So there it is. You know, so Saint Bear's in my DMs already. Ooh, Saint Bear, tell me. So Saint Bear, short answer is yes. I'll read this more thoroughly later. Yeah. Short answer is I'm in, dude. Yeah, totally. Short answer is I'm in. Let me get back to you on that, Saint Bear, because my community knows this. I've actually been going through some pretty serious IRL stuff. I'll give you a synopsis on it a little bit later, Saint Bear, but short answer is yes to your DM. Speaking of cooking, Trant, you know, Saint Bear and I making a nice little cake. We're going to cook it. We're going to bake it. We're going to show it to you later. Okay, so thank you. Me and my massive bags of money. Oh, wait, those are massive bags of potato chips. Hey, listen, I'll accept payments in potato chips from friends, you know, so as long as they're not Cheetos. Cheetos are gross. I will not apologize. Cheetos are disgusting. We can talk about this. I do not think Cheetos are good at all. You give me some Ruffles. You give me some Lay's. Yes. Cheetos. You don't want no orange gaming fingers. No, see? I refuse to be swayed on this. Cheetos are gross. Thank you. Nihilist Mike's like, I removed my sub. I can't do this. So, but have you watched Flamin' Hot? Flamin' Hot. Flaming Hot Cheetos. I think we can put into the Venn diagram as it's not Cheeto flavor. It's flaming hot Cheeto flavor. It's different. So eat Cheetos with chopsticks. I'm not that refined, Rain. God bless you. That's incredible. That's so good. What? Yeah, exactly. The Griffin fleet would need a command ship for boost target range. There it is, Fuzzer. Yeah. See, there it is. Exactly. So I lost. Oh, Chris, I lost on the same way. My Orca played the game, tried to reach an exit wormhole, and they were faster. See, Orca and wormhole. Oof, there it is. So Captain Bucket, it's good to see you. So are you by chance, are you a member of Plankton from SpongeBob? Is he your boss? There it is. You know what I'm saying? Sheesh. So good is great. It's so funny, chat. I wash my Cheetos first, so I don't get the orange fingers. You wash your Cheetos first, so you don't get orange fingers. Kudos. When I tell you I'm tired enough, I read that message, and in my brain said, it just made like short circuit. I just couldn't think. Kudos. I want to know if everything's all right. I want to know if you're okay. I want to ask for your well-being because I'm not sure if you're okay right now. It's amazing. He's just eating like crunchy air, bro. That's incredible. Oh my gosh, Chad. All right, so we're gonna put some of the stuff away. Give me my Proteus, chat. We've rebuilt it. Yesterday we lost our Proteus. Today it has returned, ladies and gentlemen. J Iron coming in, gifted 5 subs to the community, baby. Jay, congratulations on being yet another sub gifter. God bless you, my friend. Thank you for that. You've gifted a subs to Mra. I'm just gonna call you Mumra because I don't know what else to call you except for Mumra. You know, it has to be done. Chris Quirk, Developed Games, Fish Law, Oru Bright. Thank you for accepting the gifted subs that Jay has given you. God bless you. Yes, indeed, you're going to be getting some good stuff. Thank you very much for that, Jay. God freaking bless you, Chance. So let me, here's what I want to do. We're going to take, thank you again so much, Jay. Chat, are the alert volumes like low AF? You know? Are the alert volumes like low for y'all? You can hear it. I want the alerts. I'm going to check it after stream, but I feel like the last couple days, they've been super low and I've changed nothing. You know, and I'm going to have to go in and check them out because don't think they're as high as they could be. So they sound good. Okay. They don't overpower your voice. Okay, sure. Maybe they're just low for me, which honestly is fine. So never mind, we're good. So thank you all for helping me with that. You know, chat, do you know how important it is? Sound, okay? If you're a content creator, sound is absolutely the #1 thing. You can have a crappy video. You can have a crappy, like alerts. You don't have to have all the like various production things. But if your sound sucks, people will leave your stream and not watch your content. This is just the reality, okay? So make sure your sound is good. Make sure it's good, chat, so that's what we want, right? Check. Perfect. So chat, here's what we're working with. We got our covert Proteus back and ready to go. We also have our Gecko Kill Squad, our salvage drones. Everything's ready. We got the ammo. We're ready to go again with this. But I wanted to talk to y'all a little bit, and I want to test something, chat. Okay, so we're gonna do something a little bit different than wormhole hopping. Something just a wee bit different, just a wee bit different. Okay, so as someone who did sound engineering in high school, theater and TV production, sound is king and has more power than most can imagine. When I tell you that sound is the thing I learned last as part of my let's call it my content creation career. Okay, so what is that skin? It is the let me get the exact name for you, my friend. MJ, let me get the exact name for you. It is the Awakening, Jay, I can show it to you right now. I'm switching my clones, chat. It is the Awakening YC125 skin. It is the Awakening YC125 skin. And, I don't have my Proteus looking like this. I like the Skyliner skin, too, for the Proteus. I don't go for skins that... There's some skins you have to earn, like the Copus Edge skin, I'm pretty sure is more expensive because of how you get it. But I don't love how it looks. Skyliner, chat, this is a good-looking skin. Awakening skin, it's got the like gun-looking particles on the sides. I really like how it looks. I like the black accents of it too, as it goes throughout the various pieces of armor that you have there. So we're gonna do something a little bit different at the start of the stream here. I like the Serpentis skin too, Jagged, for sure. Something slightly different at the beginning, because I want to just talk to y'all for a little bit about a couple things while we're playing the game, okay? While we're playing the game. So I'm going to make sure the ship I'm taking out is insured. All right, knowing that we have extras of these, the ship I'm about to take out, knowing that we're about to do a great thing, we are, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be taking out the Kronos today, okay? We're going to be taking out the Kronos today, and I'm going to show y'all how and what we're going to be doing with this. I'm very excited about this. Okay, so being the right clone, I am in the right clone. You're right. It is very important. Something you got to check it every single time, chat. You just got to check it every single freaking time. So let me make sure we got all this stuff here. Where's my rails? We're gonna run rails here. Are we running rails? I feel like last time I didn't run rails, I ran blasters, and I was doing just fine. So I honestly, chat, have to remember this fit. Oh my God, it's been so long. I don't think I remember this. Let's do this together, chat. Let me show. Well, I'm worried about showing this on stream, but at the same time, it is what it is, chat. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I believe we were working with, and we didn't use a double one of these, chat. No. Let's do this. Let me pull this guy up right here. Let's exit the old simulation. Yeah. Let's get rid of this one. We don't need that. We'll like put a cloak on it instead. We also don't run the Caldari Navy one anymore. That's for damn sure. And the lows are really what I was concerned about. That's right. It was a damage control. I remember now. A single damage control just to get her done. Some of you are like, Loru, don't show your fit on stream. Chad, if I lose this, I got more risk on my other accounts. It just is what it is. It shall be done. I'm not concerned too much, If we get... Ganking is, again, it's just a part of this game, chat. Magnetic field stabilizer and tracking enhancer. We'll put that right here. Do I have another tracking enhancer? I do. Boom, boom. Is that all the mids? It is. Or all the lows, excuse me. And then let's see if we can fit a cloaky boy on this. Just in case, chat. Just in case. Does the cloak fit? Hello? Cloak fits? Pog. Let's go. Sick. Ships are ammo after all. So chat, you are 100% correct. Let's take these out as well. Take these out as... Ooh, jeez. The hell? I hate when I accidentally nest something and I don't mean to do it. We're going to put this right here. This looks good. We'll keep the Frentix. We'll keep the Magpie. Don't need to expand a cargo hold. I also don't need the blaster ammo anymore because we're not running blasters. We are going to be running your antimatter for sure. Yes, let's get another 1500 of this guy, and then let's get our... What's the range one? I think it's uranium. I want to say it's uranium, and then that's it. I believe that is it. I don't think we need even that much. Let's just take 3K and just call it a day. I don't think we need... Oh, you know what it is? It's Javelin. That was it. Javelin. I remember, chat. Let's do 3K. Chronos got a big cargo hold, chat. We can take stuff. And just to, like, optimize it just a little bit, let's take out 500 of this just to get a little bit less cargo space. I don't like to take up more than, like, 20% of my cargo on this, so, okay. Alrighty, chat. And let's slap some Javelin ammo in there just to call it a day. So, chat, we're going to talk to y'all. Oh, no, MJ. No. Why that freaks me out. Smart bombs and high sec. Not in any way a good idea. So let me look at my mids again just to see. I'm missing something. That's very strange. I'm missing something in the mids, chat. And I don't know what it could be. This looks pretty great and decent to me, chat. Yeah, okay. So cargo so big it stretches time itself. So let me tell you why, MJ, you do not want to use a smart bomb in high sec. Scares the ever-living crap out of me, chat. Okay, absolutely. Where is this? Give me this, chat. Give me this guy. What do we got here first? Is this a... so this is an anomic. We're going to have videos about the anomics, chat. We're going to do this at the start so I can just keep talking to you. Oh, they're really going to keep hitting me with anomics this whole time, huh?
Year of reporting.
More anomics, chat. I am, absolutely. You know. Here we go, chat. The score. Let's go do this, and I'm going to show you why the Chronos is a hilarious level 4 thing, okay? So, yeah, exactly. Go watch the Torny video and see why. Dr. Bone, it's good to see you. Welcome in. Good to have you. So much of content on those are old. Fuzzra, that's why I want to do it. Oh, my goodness, Fuzzra, are you correct? The anomic... the content that's out there for anomic missions, it just straight up doesn't exist. It's not good. It's not even... that it's like, oh, you know, it's not even that it's old. It's that it's not good. That's what makes me the most annoyed about the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So we got this. Very good looking. Let's pull this right here, actually. Any modules that I'm not showing. I want to make sure y'all can see stuff. A single targety boy. And, of course, the D-scan doing it. Let's talk about this, okay? So Nurgle still works beautifully. Nurgle's going to be one of those. So totally, MJ. Totally. Yeah. If you're hitting smart bombs and high sec, you will incur Concord's wrath, almost guaranteed. Almost guaranteed. It's just not a good idea. So, you know, he did a great service for anomics. Who did? The anomic videos are fantastic, and the creator of them is no longer with us. That's crazy. So maybe I can help carry on the legacy, chat. That's kind of what I'm looking forward to do, is to take a lot of this legacy. We'll call it Legacy Eve content. Oh, chat. Is it time for trig hunting? Ladies and gentlemen, it might be time for trig hunting. There's another Chronos actually here. Let's do this level 4, and then we might be fighting this Chronos for some trigs. We might be. There's Triglavians in system, ladies and gentlemen, so we might be fighting that person and getting this stuff going. So I don't know what anomics is. So Nihilus Mike, it's a great... Okay. Hey, some of y'all don't know. So there's level 4 missions. Level 4s are one step below the top missions in EVE Online and the NPC quests. You can think of like a quest inside of other MMOs, right? Level 5s are in low sec and null sec. They're in dangerous areas. Level 5 missions go into more dangerous areas, but level 4s are still contained only to high sec. All right. Now, if you're doing a level 4, sometimes you get a mission that's called an anomic mission. And anomic missions, they're essentially very difficult level 4s that if you don't have a specifically catered ship to that specific enemy, you will lose. And even when you take that specifically catered ship in, it is highly likely that you will lose a ship if you don't know what you're doing the first time, because how to fly the ship, it really pushes your knowledge of the game. I'm not gonna Irish. I could kill him in this ship, but I just don't want to deal with that right now. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies and gentlemen, when you're doing a level 4 in a Chronos, chat, we're just gonna drop that down. What do, chat? You save the MTU's location, okay? That's what you do every single time. You save the MTU, and then you start poking stuff. Now, I'm in a Chronos, chat. So you're supposed to, like, know what's going on. You're supposed to, like, understand all the various things that the mission has and look up how to kill stuff. Because I'm in this beefy boy, I do not need to do that in high sec. So I think they're only in low sec. I think. I can tell you it's been a long time since I did any of those missions, chat. So look at our Chronos, ladies and gentlemen. And this is what I'm talking about, chat. These are only cruisers, ladies and gentlemen. So don't, but this is, we do so much DPS with this ship, chat. Okay. We do so much DPS with this freaking ship. Okay. Check the system name Dabrid and check adjustment systems. What is that for, Obi? Tell me about it. Tell me about it. So what's the range on our grappler, chat? Okay, good. Very far. Or, sorry, not very far, excuse me. So we're hitting all the good stuff right now, chat, with our javelin lasers, hitting all the things. Not even, we've separated our stuff into two, and we're just going to keep throwing this down, chat. We're not going to worry. We're going to hit the battleship last because we don't need to worry about it. Thank you very much. So, anomics are essentially very catered, very difficult NPC quest missions, and they're something that you need to have an understanding of before you hop in. You got to like ensure your ship to like the maximum whatever the heck, because they're just very, very difficult. Okay, so Emperor's Voice.
Do it. Do it. Do it, Anakin.
It has to be done, chat. I have to make sure I do the Emperor's Voice. What's the range on the sucker? All right. I love the Chronos, chat. I used to struggle so much with these level 4s, and now, chat, we're just blowing through all of these mobs. This is a battle cruiser. Plop, plop. A single volley takes him down to half. Another of that volley actually missed. Makes me very sad. And then, boop, and then there it is, chat. Okay, cool, cool, cool. And we keep descanning. We keep doing stuff, and there it is. Super hard, high risk, high reward. That's the point, Nihilus. Very high mission rewards, lot of money, lot of LP, I think. I know at least there's a lot of money. I haven't done these in a long time. So at the very least, there's a lot of funds to be had. Okay, so really good stuff. The other thing about anomics that you have to understand, chat, is that they don't lose reputation if you decline them. So if you see an anomic level 4 and you decline it, that's okay. You don't need to worry about that. So what's my range on this sucker? 48? No, almost there, chat. It's important to know that, because when I started doing level 4s, I would see this mission and I'd be like, oh my gosh, I know if I decline these other level 4s, I'm going to lose reputation, right? Not so with the anomic things. Not so with those anomics, ladies and gentlemen. So it's just something to consider when you're doing that. See, so we're going to let the salvage drones do their thing, and I've locked onto these wrecks. Now we're going to suck them up, chat. Magpies are extremely expensive, Chris, but they're expensive for a reason. You absolutely can suck up wrecks. They have better range than the there are 300 million a piece, Chris. Yeah. They suck up wrecks faster, and they have a longer range. I think they have a 50% longer range than the other MTUs, and they suck up wrecks faster. I have it on my Chronos mainly because we've taken this Chronos out for a lot of event-focused things, and now, here we are. So I wish I never trained for Marauders. Robbed my enjoyment of all other regular and Navy battleships just about. Jagged, I hear you, dude. I hear you, Jagged. It's rough out here. Once you train up a Marauder, oh my goodness, you absolutely, you train up a Marauder and then you're like, oh no, I can't do any other ships because they're just so much better. Chase, just need to have a Chronos lull. Well, see, that's funny, Crosbit, because any Marauder, one of the things, and I've been talking more about the missions than I have what I actually wanted to talk to you about. We're only going to do this at the start, and then we're going to move out again with our good old danger ships. Okay, I wanted to show you all this I wanted to do something while we were talking. Okay, Alien, you're going to love it. You're going to love you. I said it in my TikTok chat, get you a Marauder. It is fan-freaking-tastic. One of my favorite ships in the game is, of course, the Chronos. It does so much good stuff. So chat, while we're doing this, I wanted to talk to you about a couple things. We were mentioning before that I'm worried about Twitch, and I wanted to circle back so I can make myself very, very clear. The reason that we multi-stream, the reason that we simulcast, the reason that we're on multiple platforms right now, that we're on Twitch, YouTube, X, Kick, and Facebook right now simultaneously, is because we want to insulate the community and insulate the viewership to the various changes that all these platforms have. I've noticed throughout my background, before I did content creation as a full-time gig, which is still wild to think about, chat, that I'm full-time now. Thank you again for helping. So my background before that was advertising, digital marketing, content, organic, social. If there was a kind of digital media, I either made it, handled a team that did it, or led it, strategy, cradle to grave, blah, 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 all things. Okay, so it's absolutely, I'm a content boy, chat. I was able to do all the freaking things, okay? with that said, here we've gotten all the loot in this site, chat. So I'm going to recall my salvage drones, and then we're going to move out. We're going to keep going, chat. So once the salvage drones are in, we move forward. So I say this because I've seen the back end of Twitch as well as the front end. I've seen the advertising deals. I've seen the reporting that they have. When I tell you that for the past couple years, it's not been very good. It's been very odd to me how small the Twitch hasn't been putting out quality work on the back end for years now. So I'm not surprised, unfortunately, that there was layoffs. Does that mean that everybody there was doing bad work? No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm saying the company as a whole, when I saw the layoffs, I wasn't surprised. Especially when I saw it was like 500 people. So, okay, there.
Primed out of your mind and a follow, buddy. Welcome.
And he primed before he followed. God bless you. Okay, welcome in. Welcome in. So, Jonathan, I'm also too old to spell check my messages. John, you're doing fine, buddy. John, thank you for your support all these years, my friend. John, chat, John is an old friend. And if y'all could help me out by giving John some 07s, thank you very much, John, for being here. You believed in me back in the day, John. I really appreciate it. I want you to know that, John, that it means a lot to me, that I was grinding in the dark for years, and not many people thought this day would come where I'd be full-time. I remember talking to you, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. It means a lot. Chat, what's the line? I just got done watching Bruce Almighty, so I don't want to get mushy when I start saying this, chat, but what does Morgan Freeman say? How do you change the world? One random act of kindness at a time. This is mine to you, John. Thank you. I remember. Thank you for helping me, John. It really does help, especially with all the negative stuff we've been going through this week, ladies and gentlemen. Got a lot of problems IRL this week. Very serious in nature. Wife and I are okay. We're actually stronger because of what's been going on, right? So thank you very much. I have a Loru business card from 2017 on my desk. Let's go. That's incredible. He has the branding. John, do me a favor, John. If you're up to it, I know we're Facebook friends because I've known John back in the day. John, if you feel up to it, send me your address, dude. I'm going to give you some merch. I got to get you a mug. I got to get you a Loru mug, okay? The contest winners from the recent subathon, that merch is going out too, and I can work with my merch company to do that. Chat, when I tell you we have not been in siege mode this whole time. I've been wrecking cruisers and battle cruisers. I haven't even been in siege mode. I haven't been blinking an eye. I've been AFK talking to chat. Oh my goodness. Can you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? That is wild. The Kronos, chat. The Kronos doing it. So I still got my Seamirth sticker on the mini fridge. Yes, Waffle. Yes. It's incredible, bro. I love hearing that. It makes me so happy. Thank y'all for 07ing John over on Facebook. Thank you very much for that. Always pay attention to what elders have to say. That's right, Obi. That's correct. Thanks for the Dami 3.0. It has helped me earn my ISK back, so thank you. Oh, Alien. Yes. Alien, I'm so proud of you. The Dominix is one of my favorite battleships, and I flew it for like, I want to say it was like 6 or 7 years. I flew it for so long, and absolutely will get you from A to Z. I'm so proud of you, Alien. Seriously. Awesome. So I'm training towards the Kronos. Should be done towards the end of next month. Let's do it. But it's such a Galente fan, but I am, Isaac. I am. See, I've always just flown Galente ships, chat. That's not actually the correct way to play Eve. You should be diversifying. You should be doing like various things in Eve and go from there, but not me, chat. I'm just I just want to have fun. You know what I'm saying? That we have a video, Jagged, that has stacking Dominic's Navy and Dominic's focused fits. I think it's like from noob to ace. Dominic's ships. It starts with like, hey, here's what you do when you get into the Dominic's. Here's how you can level up the ship, and then here's how you can like max out the ship. It goes from like a couple 100 million to like a couple billion, you know. So that's, I really wanted to make sure that y'all were able to see how stuff could go. We're gonna do more of those types of videos. By the way, your vids are the best while I'm mining and I'm doing it all wrong. Thanks for your help on videos on mining, Jethro. I got you, buddy. Don't worry. Oh man, 2.5 bill for my build. See, this is what I'm saying. Now you got to be careful, obviously. Make sure, you know, that's now the gankers. The gankers are gonna, you know, the gankers try. And that's it, chance. So, see how we're not even going down to shield? This is an armor tanked Kronos. This is a level 4, Void. This is a level 4. And we are absolutely not worrying about anything, ladies and gentlemen. So, only 2 loots here. And you call out the salvage drones, you scoop up the MTU, and you keep it going. I'm just doing a level 4, a very basic mission with y'all while I talk to chat, because I just want to be able to keep conversing with you all while this is happening. God, I love the look of the ship, chat. Love me some Chronos, chat. It just looks great. Thank you again to Inferno for gifting us this skin. It looks amazing. Looks amazing. So scan as your friend always, every time. So, all right, chat. Let me finish talking about this, and then we're going to move on to a next topic. Okay. Definitely understand that we have a Kick. Okay, we are on Kick. If you're on Twitch, if something happens to Twitch, Kick is your alternative. Okay, we simulcast to insulate the brand. That's why we're doing it, just to make sure that the community is okay, that the community can keep finding me even if something goes wrong. You know, we're trying to make sure, chat, that y'all are able to interact with the brand if something happens to Twitch. I'll be honest with you. When the CEO of Twitch has to come out and say, Twitch is profitable. Oh, or I'm sorry, Twitch is not profitable. Some of y'all hear, like, oh, that's really, really bad. The sentence itself isn't the problem. Most tech companies are not profitable for like 2 decades. Okay, buzzing on Kick, God for completion. Thank you very much. Most tech companies are not profitable for decades. So I don't care if Twitch is profitable for another 10 years. The problem with Twitch is everything added up. All of the scandals, all of the issues that they've been going through, all the things that have been happening on Twitch, it's all making the scales kind of go like this over the years, right? The fact that my biggest fear of Twitch is not that it's going to be destroyed as a company. My biggest fear of Twitch is what they're already doing, that they enact policies that when they enact these policies, the next day they revert them, and then the next day they revert them. You know, it's just they keep ping-ponging back and forth with how the platform is and does and works. That means that I have a different experience as a creator day to day, and you have a different experience as a viewer from day to day, and that's not good. So as a whole, right, the Korea thing with Twitch, oh my gosh. So that was also horrible. They literally just don't serve to Korea anymore for a lot of, now that's a whole nother topic, right? There's a lot of reasons for that. My point is, I want y'all to know that I'm going to do what I see is correct to insulate the brand, the Loru brand, from as much as I can. You know, so my concern with Kick is that they have people streaming pirated content on the platform. Gravy, you're right, but so they're doing the same on Twitch. And I'm not saying this to you. This is a very good topic, Gravy. They're doing the same thing on Twitch, right? And I'm not mad at you, Gravy. If it sounds like I'm getting a little bit hyped up, I'm not mad at you at all. People were streaming Top Chef and all these other TV episodes for years. People were streaming anime. And if you go to the top Twitch streamers today, right now, they're playing copywritten music now. Not a year ago, today. Like literally right now, that is what's happening. So this is another scary thing about the platform, that all it takes is one lawmaker to go, hey, they're streaming a bunch of copywritten stuff, and then there goes the platform. That's not a hyperbole. This is so, I don't want to, I know I sound like a doomsayer. I understand that. I'm coming at this from a realistic standpoint as somebody who understands the back end, as somebody who's been in ad deals with Twitch and worked with them and had even the back end ad deals come up as just mediocre and very like confusing why they were so bare bones. You know, like I had a, well, I don't know if I can say that to you, but the point is we're on Kick, we're on YouTube, we're on other platforms. That's it. So if you want to run PvE in a Black Ops, that's your choice. Oh, no, don't do that. Don't run PvE content in a Sin. Oh, no. So I actually have a Sin, champ. The Sin is the Dominic's, hull that is for Black Ops running, right? It is for going into real dangerous areas. Range of the sucker, 100. So I don't want to swap my ammo, but we're absolutely going to be able to do this. So looks like we finished this off, chat. We're going to do that. So totally, Isaac. Oh, yeah. Good. Isaac, yeah, I got you. Black Ops is a PvP hull type. Yeah, you don't want to use a Sin or any of the Black Ops ships if you're doing level 4s or any PvE content. The cost of it, you might as well just get a Chronos. You might as well get a Marauder. You know what I'm saying? Real Driz, what's up? More or less alcohol. I like to do alcohol than water. Alcohol than water helped me quite a bit to be able to do all the things that I need to do. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies and gentlemen, that's that level 4 without even blinking. Ladies and gentlemen, just continuing forward. Sheesh. So, agreed, Isaac. Yeah, for sure. So, let's let this suck them up, chat, and then let's keep talking to y'all, and then we're going to continue forward, okay? Let's let our MTU do its thing, and then we're going to continue forward. So, I hope that makes sense, chat, okay? It's a great conversation to have, so... Oh, totally, Lil. Oh, totally, Griff. Yeah. It's sub. Oh yeah, I see what you guys are saying. Yeah, I got you. Police skin is best. I have the police skin, but we like the skin because a viewer gave it to us. So Kronos does look awesome in the skin. Amen to that. Amen to that. Fuzzler, go get you some lunch. Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah. Totally. Is it worth salvaging instead of just doing more missions? So Void, that is a great question. The short answer is not at my level. Okay. What I do when I multi-box is I bring in my salvaging ship. I have a Noctis, and the Noctis just hits this out. You can even bring a destroyer. You can bring a catalyst with a bunch of stuff and get this. So when I'm multi-boxing, I'm not doing it now because I just want to talk to y'all, is my Kronos comes in, it finishes a mission, and as I'm warping out, I warp my salvager ship in, and I start salvaging everything. It's not a lot of extra ISK. It's maybe an extra 2 million, 3 million ISK per site, but when you're just starting level 4s, that's a lot of money. And it's one of the ways that I've been able to get the money I have now. So the only thing I would do right now is I would leave my MTU on, and I'm just gonna, I'm gonna scoop the MTU, and I'm going to start MW. I'm gonna speed up. Where the heck is this? Scoop to cargo. I'm gonna start going fast towards these wrecks and then suck them up to me with my tractor beam because it's actually faster than waiting for my MTU to do stuff. So come on down. Adds up fast void. Exactly. So you could do some wormhole or nullsec PvE in Black Ops since you aren't self-tackling with Bastion. True. Yeah. Hey, and you'll notice the salvage drones, they stopped salvaging because my range is within 60. So once we get in range of more loot, then the salvage drones can continue to do their thing. So where can I find your Kronos fitting? Oh, Matuko. No problems at all. If you go, you're already on YouTube, my friend. So if you go to our YouTube channel and you just search Kronos, you will see it. You will for sure see it. We have a bunch. This one is, I think it's titled Level 4 Kronos. So there it is. Marauders in general, Nihilists, are considered the best, high sec especially, PvE ships. Correct. So they are considered the best. They're made for this. They have large cargo holds. Bastion mode makes them DPS machines. They can fit tractor beams to suck in loot. Absolutely able to do all the things. You know what I'm saying? Of course. I got you, Gravy. I got you. Of course. And exactly, Gravy. I totally agree with you there. Of course. Yeah. Got you, Modico. Got you. What is the difference between Kronos and other Marauders in PvE? Which is best? The short answer, Ancient, is each one has a different weapon type and tank type. The Kronos is railguns and blasters and is typically armor or shield tanked. You have to play with the mids. I like to armor tank it, but you can shield tank a Kronos, okay? Let me show you. The easy answer to you is Ancient, is you have to look at the ship's characteristics. The Kronos gets bonuses to hybrid turrets, which are blasters and are railguns, right? Whereas other ships are going to get lasers, other ships are going to get different types of things, that kind of stuff. So you have to look at the ship bonuses. These roll bonuses are going to be very similar. The specific bonuses of Marauders and then Galente Battleship, all that are going to be what is different. Okay, so chat, we're always trying to see who's coming into the system. We're trying to see who's here, and we're going to be able to see what's coming on and see if we can get this diggity done, chat. That's the way it goes. So I hope that makes sense. So it's the differences between the various Marauders are, put simply, what systems they get bonuses to. And that's a lot of, it took me a while to kind of get this in EVE, that's how you should be looking at all of these ships is, when I go into a ship thing, when I go into the ship tree and I go, I'm Galente, so I can go should I be doing, what should I run on a Vexor? Vexor is a standard ship. What should I run on a Vexor? Well, you should run hybrid turrets and drones. And you should, it says hybrid turrets here. It's mainly for combat. And it's an armor tanking ship. They kind of tell you this stuff here. That's something that is not super easy to get immediately because they've really overhauled a lot with a new player experience, but there's still a lot of work to do with it. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. I hope that's a good answer to your question, okay? Damage types also matter depending on what NPC you should avoid. That's a really good point. That my ammo, you're going to see, my Javelin ammo does thermal. And let me actually show this to you, chat. Okay, my Javelin ammo does thermal and kinetic ammo in the attributes, okay? My antimatter ammo, all right, does different kinds of thermal and kinetic. Does more kinetic than thermal. Javelin does more thermal than kinetic. That matters when you're going up against certain NPCs that have resists to various things. So this is like why EVE Online is so good, because they basically, if you know where to look, spell out how you're supposed to do stuff, where you're supposed to go, how you're supposed to go. You know, we used a good 1,000 shots in our javelin ammo there. So let's see what we did in terms of loot from the level 4. So 4 million ISK, not a lot of ISK, not a lot of ISK, but still. The level 4, we did it very fast. And if you really focus on this, you can go way faster, chat. You know what I'm saying? So right click is king in EVE. You're correct, Fuzzra. 1,000% correct. Yes. Yes, exactly. All that good stuff. So all hybrids are locked in Therm Kinetic Kin Therm. There it is. Yeah. New player experience is leaps and bounds better. When I first started playing the game, really needed it. And you know, Gubbo, I might actually go do like a guide on the new player experience anyway. I might do like a here's how I would walk through the new player experience. So what do we do, chat, when we come back to a system? When we come back to a system and we have all this loot in our cargo hold? Well, we use our filters here. We click this. We take all of our loot and we throw it in the to sell folder for later. We do that. And actually, I did one thing wrong. We take our metal scraps, we put that in our materials folder, because I take the metal scraps and we get rid of them in other different ways. Okay, so that's how we do that. So got some easy LP there, some easy stuff. I will typically go do level 4s once every couple months. Here's why. You get loyalty points for doing these. The loyalty points, chat, you can use to get faction ammo. I use Caldari Navy antimatter all the time, all the freaking time, okay? And I don't like buying it. So what I do is I craft a base antimatter ammo, and I have hundreds of thousands of the Tech 1 base antimatter ammo. I then use my loyalty points to turn it into faction ammo, and I will sell most of it, okay? I will sell most of it for a big profit, mind you, because it's very expensive, you know, so that would be fantastic. So where can you buy this ammo? Ooh, Crosby.
Year of reporting.
Oh, Crosby, when I tell you, I got a full guide coming out on industry-focused videos are gonna be something we hit when we start getting the content going again. Crosby, you're gonna love it. The short answer is you can buy everything from the market. Okay, you can buy stuff from the market. You can buy blueprints on the market. You can buy materials. You can do all that. I'm gonna show you how to do it. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you, chat. I'm gonna show you how to cook. Okay, and it's gonna be a great time, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be very exciting stuff, because industry in EVE Online, ladies and gentlemen, is one of those things that if you can get even a little bit of industry-focused stuff going, oh, chat, gonna do great stuff. Gonna do great stuff. So, oh, definitely, Alien, definitely. So, I can tell you that the industry videos are probably gonna be started most likely next month. And I say it like that because we have a couple series that we're doing right now that we're coming back to after, you know, the holiday and after my IRL stuff that's going on is happening. We're doing an Alpha Abyss missile series. We're showing people their alphas, how they, not omegas, alphas, how they can fly in the abyss and make a crap ton of ISK doing it, mind you, okay? Can do all this good stuff as an alpha, because even if you are an omega pilot, even if you pay for EVE, I highly recommend you just have an alpha clone that you're just big chillin', that you can run Abyss on and not have to worry about paying for the account. You can literally print your own ISK if you do this. I'm not hyperbolizing. It's fantastic. So most of my time on mission run is not, but the LP bonuses are the ISK I earn and salvage and minerals reprocess, which give all the types of minerals, unlike mining. This is a really good point from ReMyMan over on Twitch. Correct. And I'll call the follows in just a sec. The items you get from doing level 4s, that when you reprocess them, you can get the low sec and null sec various materials. So a lot of people, this is gonna be part of the industry video. Such good conversations today, chat. Y'all so smart. Y'all really doing it, ladies and gentlemen. This is why I wanted to have more of a chill conversation at the start of the stream today, and we'll go from there. So can you teach me how to do market manipulation? I love these questions. So we're gonna have videos. We're gonna have all the videos, okay? Thank you, Alien. Oh, thank you very much. You know, y'all are good students too. You're asking the right questions, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, really love this. We're gonna put a. We're starting to see that these cruisers are getting in range of my guns, so we're gonna start doing 2 guns on each. Because once, the only weakness to this railgun for level 4s is once you get close to me, then I can't really do anything to you. It's really difficult. So I got you, Chrissy. I got you. Any tips on staying focused in EVE? I've been playing on and off since release, but after a few months, I end up stopping for like a year, lol, rinse and repeat. Talik, my number one thing I would tell you is it's really difficult to be motivated to do anything if you're not playing with friends. Find yourself a corp. One of the corporations we work with a lot, they're in our Discord, Astral Acquisitions. They're just great. I cannot recommend them enough. Get in a corp and just be able to like hang out with them. If you don't want to do that, the easy answer is you don't have to play forever. You can stop for a year. That's fine, because when you come back, there's more to do. You know, so there's nothing wrong with stopping playing a game for a little bit and just continuing forward. You know, whatever. Do something you enjoy fully, full stop. If you're not enjoying it, pause your Omega, put it to Alpha, and just chill for a little bit. That's it, you know? You're going to find stuff you like, I guarantee it. Oh, totally, Talik, totally. Yeah. Trying new thing, the scary stuff, you will stick, trust me. Oh, the new stuff, too. When I tell y'all, Eve, in 2023, chat, Eve had its best year, I think, ever. I think Eve had its best year ever last year, and it's going to continue to improve. Absolutely. So here, let's go up here, especially with Vanguard. Especially with Vanguard coming out. Oh, this is a rogue drone thing. Okay, so there's not a lot of loot. Yeah. So this is a rogue thing. Especially with all that stuff coming in, for sure. So there's a lot of NPSI fleets open to everyone, run by various communities. So Gubbo, can you tell the chat what NPSI is? Because I guarantee you, some people don't know what that is. I guarantee you. So, because some people in chat, we got some newer bros in chat, and that's totally fine. You know, this is how you learn, chat, is you ask. And we got some 100 Beoldir torpedoes. But whatever will I do without it? So, not purple, shoot it. It means, chat, if they're not in your fleet, you shoot it. They're basically just like roaming PvP fleets and roaming and sometimes PvE too. It could be both. Where you roam around and you hang out with stuff. So scrub tier shenanigans coming in.
Primed out of your mind, my friend. Thank you very much.
We also have Darren Mack, Hamadog, Zenless over on Twitch with the follows. Welcome in, everybody.
Welcome in. It's good to have you. Thank you very much.
There it is. So no red, don't shoot was how to. Yep, there it is. Exactly, Remy. That's right, Gubbo. Low commitment fun. You don't have to put a lot of ISK in. You don't have to join a corp. You can just hang out and get it done. That is correct. Tell me I scooped my MTU, chat. I think we did. Losing focus can also mean you just need to get some rest. Yeah, so Eve is one of, if not the best MMO out there. Can I tell you why, ladies and gentlemen? Okay. Chat, here's what we're going to do here. We're going to drop my MTU right here. Ready? I'm going to show y'all some of the power of this. Okay. We're going to drop my MTU. We're going to go this way. We're going to go that way. And we're going to blop that away. I'm going to show you why in just a sec. We're going to swap to antimatter. Okay. Swap to this. Okay. That's right. Yeah. Eve is the best MMO in terms of time. All right. I'm going to explain that in just a sec, chat. Now we're going to bastion up and we're going to do this. Is the effective range of my antimatter a bit further? It's like 58. We can even use our uranium here. Let's go to uranium because it has a better effective range. So I blopped away because those ships were all like within 50 of me. And since I see all these frigates, they're going to be able to close the distance pretty fast. So I want to swap to something like uranium that has better effective range so we can start blopping them at range. I leave the MTU at the start, though. So that if somebody warps in through the acceleration gate, it could, it doesn't do it every time, decloak them. So we're nice and far away. And we're able to keep poking stuff with our antimatter, with our uranium stuff. So you see the optimal range, chat, of our uranium is farther out than our javelin. And because the optimal range is way farther out, optimal means it'll hit them best at. Like, if you played other MMOs, read hit chance. So that's why, like, we're going with uranium instead of the antimatter here. So I think one reason I have always been scared of joining a corp is, at least in the early days, you always heard, don't trust anyone, everyone is out to get you. I hear you, Talik. I hear you. But just like we were talking about at the start of today's stream, where Wingspan told me that they were not stream sniping, and I believe them, at some point you just have to draw a line. You know, like, at some point you just have to be like, look, and this is, maybe, Talik, it's a play with your friends. So, and even if your friends don't play Eve as much as you want, and then if you have to take a pause, you can take a pause. This is what I was going to say. Eve is one of the best MMOs out there because it's one of the only MMOs that rewards your time investment no matter when you come back. Abyss is still there from many years ago. Wormhole space is still there from many years ago. Level 4, level 3, level 2 missions are still there from many years ago. If you have a Gila that can do Abyss, the Gila might get nerfed, but the Abyss is still there. The EVE Online devs have shown that they don't buff or nerf. They don't buff or nerf in a big way. They do small changes that ripple throughout the community, and then they see how it goes. This means that you can have something, come back 3 years later, and that thing is still something. In World of Warcraft, if you play something for a year and you push it and you get all the best gear, you do all the best stuff, you come back a year later, all your gear is obsolete. Not so in EVE. Not so in EVE. Tell that to the Drake. You know, can I bring my Drake? It's so good, chat. I love it. I love it so much. So this is why EVE is one of the best games out there, chat, because it rewards your time investment. It's not just about like, is it fun? It's also about like when you're playing it, are you rewarded and for your continued coming back? I wish that I had kept my training on. My character's from 2008, chat. 2008. Can you imagine if I kept training stuff? Can you imagine if I kept training stuff, ladies and gentlemen? Holy crap, can you imagine? It would have been something to behold, you know? Would have been something to behold, so... Oh, I bet it does, Gravy. I bet it does. You only join with the tunes that you apply with. That's true. That's true. So I started playing again recently. It was 3 years ago that I played. There it is, Gravy. There it is. So did he say jump? He said jump. He said jump. I think he said jump, Chess. Let's align to this, please. Can you align to this? Thank you, Kronos. Ugh, this Kronos so large, chat, so large. There it is. If I kept training stuff, would be crazy. My first in 2007. Oh, Chrissy, there it is. Yeah. And this is like... Some people, there's been many comments in my recent YouTube videos, especially in the Vanguard ones especially, about the health of EVE and the health of CCP and the health of the various things that have been going on because of EVE Vanguard, EVE Echoes, and all those. See, I'm not gonna get any of this salvage, chat. I'm just going to leave it and scoop my MTU and just keep going because the salvage here just ain't worth it, okay? A lot of the comments are saying, like, look at how all the people... MJ, thank you very much. Have a good sleep, my friend. Thank you very much. Thanks. A lot of people have been saying... You know, it's not a lot of people. Some people have been saying in the comments that because EVE Echoes, EVE Vanguard, and Project Awakening are coming out, that the devs are split, that it's too many things going on, that, you know, that's taking dev sources away from EVE Online. I disagree. I agree with the premise that they're working on other things, and that can be a bit of a like, I don't really know about that. EVE Online is changing a lot, and they're doing all this other stuff. So the same year that we had Havoc and all the other expansions, all the new ships, all the new activities, home fronts, all this other stuff, right? They were still developing Vanguard, still developing Project Awakening, still developing EVE Echoes. And we still got all this awesome content. So I don't agree with the thinking that because there's these other games, you know...
Because there are these other games, EVE Online is going to suffer.
Hasn't so far. I think it's going even better. EVE Echoes is a third party? It might be. I know that it's still a part of the conversations. It's still a part of, like, you know, how they're doing various things, you know, so... Echoes is NetEase. Oh, it is? Okay, there it is. Well, even more reason. So that project doesn't even exist, and they're, like, you know, counter. They're just doing their own thing. So, EVE Echoes is NetEase. There it is. Okay, so... I gotcha. So they license it from EVE. I don't play EVE Echoes. Do you think I should? You know, you think I should, chat? Do you think I should spend time, like, checking out EVE Echoes? So, that bad, huh? Damn. Damn. That's, well, there it is, you know what I'm saying? Did it die? I don't know if it died, but it died in the... It's pay to win. I'm out. I'm out. That's it, y'all. You know, I'm very, very serious about pay to win. Now, let's be clear about some things. EVE Online is pay to win. EVE Online is a pay to win game. EVE Online, you can pay money to get more plex, to get more skills, to get more ships. It is a pay to win game. I think EVE Online is the only game to get pay to win right. Okay? Because of how permanent losses are in EVE. In World of Warcraft, I played WoW for years. If you buy gold to buy gear in the, oh, what's up, Golem? Oh, look at 07 Golem, you know? 07 Golem lad. 07 Golem lad, fan-freaking-tastic. In World of Warcraft, when you are buying gold and you go into a DKP raid and you use that gold to buy a piece of gear, you will never, ever be out of that piece of gear. It lasts for that year, for sure, like we've been talking about, but it doesn't ever go away. In EVE, if you buy a Chronos and you skill into it, and you skill into a Marauder, and if you pay like $1,000, whatever it is, to like skill into it, get the ship, do all that, you'll lose. You'll lose the ship because you suck, right? Because you don't know the ship yet. You're not sure about it. So the fact that you have to actually understand, the fact you actually have to get, there's a skill cap to it, that means that EVE Online does this correct. The pay to win, where you can pay for stuff, and you still have to know how to use the stuff. Because in WoW, if you die, you don't lose the thing. In EVE, if you die, you lose everything. Does that make sense? So, all games are pay to win, especially if you need to pay the game at least electricity bill to pay. That's, there it is, Remind, there it is, you know. Good way to put it, yeah. It's pay to win because it's also pay to lose. Yo, yes. You just took my entire rant, Ruiz, and said it better than I could say it. God bless you. Orig, thanks for the Twitch Prime.
Primed out of your mind. Any primers, check for Twitch Primes. Thank you very much.
Orig, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Appreciate that. So, Eve is pay to play. Oh, I like that. Yeah. You're also literally juicing the in-game economy when you pay. Good point. Good point. Rasta coming in. Absolutely doing it. Doing the sub tier for multiple months in a row. 07, happy to see you.
Loru, Rasta, God bless you. Good to see you. Tier 1 out of your mind. Thanks very much.
Neptunes R6. I played Rainbow Six Siege for a long time, Neptunes. Are you a fellow R6 enjoyer? Because that means, I see you're a person of culture as well. You know, so good. Oric primed before he followed. My man. Correct, Oric. Welcome, man. Good to have you. Thank you very much. So, great points, chat. Great points coming in. Great conversations today. The fun in EVE Online is the journey, not the destination. Obi, are you a fan of Brandon Sanderson? Are you, I see you are a man of culture as well. You know, that's, because that is also not just from Brandon Sanderson and Stormlight, chat, that we all pre-order Stormlight 5. Your boy did. Your boy pre-ordered Stormlight 5 easily. If you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, Brandon Sanderson's an author, chat, and that's how we do it. So, that's how we do it, see? How we got this going. Okay, so I think with how easy skill point is to get compared to a decade ago, you don't get enough enjoyment out of the small ships on tiers because you can rush to bigger ships so easily now, especially with the Gnosis Praxis. Jagged, that's a really good point. I hear you. I think that makes sense. That also kind of just is how video games are. There's going to be power creep, right? There's going to be something, and no matter what we do in video games, that there's going to be some power creep, okay? And it's a good point. I don't think there's a lot that EVE and the devs of EVE can do with that said. They have to be able to, I don't think frigates are obsolete. I just think you get to the bigger, badder ships faster now, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Frigates, boy, oh boy, you know, you can do a lot with a freaking awesome friggity lad. You really can. There's a lot of freaking battleships coming here, chat, so we're going to take those out post-haste. So Jay Iron coming in, gifted 5 more subs, baby! Jay doing it! Lazy Dutchman, Mimerick, Lubionic, Kieran, and Poindexter, excuse me. Thank you for accepting the gifted sub of Jay Iron J. God bless you, Jay. Thank you very much. So, frigates are actually like one of those things that if you know how to fly, let me like put it to you this way. Frigates are one of those ships that anybody can fly. But if you're really good at flying frigates, I don't think there's a lot you can't do. Like obviously you can't take down a Dread or a Marauder or something like that. But a lot of frigates, well flown, can take down a Marauder, destroyer especially. You see destroyers mainly when there's a Marauder kind of gank because they just do more like DPS. You know what I'm saying? Frigates are awesome. Like you can fly them. I think the point stands that skill points are easier to get now, and because of that, you're incentivized more to go into some of the bigger ships sooner. That makes sense to me. But to say that frigates are not like useful anymore, oh yeah, I think they're definitely useful. So you can have a lot of fun in a frigate or a destroyer. They're disposable. Yes. It's one of the best things about the frigates, y'all, is that, what's the line from the Joker? They're like, imagine what I could do with a frigate and a small PvP fit. And the best part is, they're cheap. You know, it's how it feels, chat. They're all so inexpensive. What did we show you earlier? A Griffin fit that can keep someone unlocked from 81 km away, and it's less than $1 million-esque. You can absolutely help your entire fleet for less than $1 million-esque. Are you joking? You know, so Nurgle gets pricey for sure, for sure. Cruisers probably the other best bang for your buck when you include Hicks, Hacks. Oh, yeah. Cruisers, ladies and gentlemen, cruisers. Absolutely great ships are cruisers. So I'm going to the chiropractor soon, chat. My neck is still doing things, you know, so keep praying for your boy. You see so many players now rushing to get into the biggest ships as quickly as possible, but without the relevant supporting skills, you're better off in a frigate. When I tell you, Nihilus Mike, a truer sentence has not been said in EVE. You should not be flying you should not be flying a Marauder unless you have the skills to 4 and 5. Like, I have railguns to 4 and 5. I have tanks to 4 and 5. I have most of my skills to 4 and 5. Absolutely necessary when you're doing these kind of things. It's not a joke. It is needed when you're flying these big bad ships, that you need to be able to hit those bigger skills, because otherwise, think about it from a pure case of preservation, chat. You're not gonna, let me actually get rid of these because I have to tell my salvage drones to salvage something. Here, let me have them come back. Okay, they're returning, and now I can lock onto something. Great. So, one sec, chat. I'm always checking local. We're always checking local. Chat. A big on that one. We'll see about it. You know, I just called out my Vespas by accident. Goodness gracious. So, I hope all this... I'm literally doing my drones failing, because you have to call out the drones, then you have to tell them to attack stuff, then you have to lock onto things. That's how you do it. That's how this goes, chat. There it is. Okay, so... Alright, let's keep on moving here. So... And guess who got hers to 5? That's right, Chrissy. Good. That's what you should do. So you can have tons of fun in frigates, and you'll never run out of ISK, regardless of how much PvP you lose. True. So actually, it's not only the Marauder training, but probably another 2 to 3 months of gear training. Crosbit, you can fly any ship the moment you get into that ship, right? The kicker when you fly a ship is you want to get the mastery of that ship up, and you can see which skills to get by going to the mastery tab of the ship that you're trying to fly. You can see that we have a mastery to 4. You can see it says that right here. Okay, so you want to be able to get these relevant skills up to... You can see which skills to train on whatever ship you're trying to fly in the mastery tab. That's it. And these are not the only skills you should do, but this will give you a really good base, especially if you're a new player. Mastery 5, you can see for the Marauder, is 111 days, and I'll show you why. They want me to get all of the drone specializations for drones that I just don't use. So, you know, I'm not going to be doing that anytime soon. Just not going to do that. So, will I ever get Marauder 5? Maybe. But for now, I'm very content with my 4,000 DPS Chronos, all that other fantastic stuff. So, there definitely is, Nixel. There definitely is. But primarily for newer players, it's a good place to start. Totally. So, chat, I love the discussion today. Thank you for this. This is great. Very excellent, y'all. Really enjoying talking to y'all about this stuff. So, oh God, oh Pavo, oh yeah, low sec boys, you know, they'll humble you in a frigate. I completely agree. Very quickly. They're a gang of frigates, because they know that if you take them out, they don't care. They got 5 more in their cargo bay, big chilling. You know, they could just keep on coming at you. They can, you know, redock, keep it going, or reset and keep on going. So if you want to try some faction warfare, I just manufacture a stack of 30 Tristans and use my red shirt one fit. Gravy, if anything you want to give to the community, you can always gift me in game and I'll give those out. I can tell you that I would save those, Gravy, for when we are doing faction warfare focused streams. We've done those in the past. We like get in Jitta and we get everybody out and we get people out. We get people using faction warfare. We fleet up as like a team and we get out there. So yeah, feel free to like save that for when that happens. I love how it's a red shirt. I thought, yeah, Chrissy, exactly. So good. Oh man, it's so funny. Ugh. My nose is super dry, chat. Goodness gracious. You ever go like this with your nose and it like hurts? We got some dry weather. It's dry weather, ladies and gentlemen. So we got Gia over on Twitch and Anonymous Jaywalker. Bro is anonymously jaywalking all over the place. Welcome in over on Twitch. Good to see you. So, hello, your energy convinced me to resub. Telek, it's great to have you. Oh my. Telek, I can't tell you what that means to me. Okay? I'm very serious when I tell you that it means the world to me that y'all are resubscribing to EVE Online because of my energy and because you see us having fun in EVE. And this is the point, y'all. Why play a game if you're not having fun? What's the point? Why do any of this if you're not having a good time? So, you've just brought me back to EVE. Oh, God. Captain Scum, God frickin' bless you, man. It warms my heart. Seriously. Same. Love y'all, chat. I'm glad you're having fun. That's my goal, is for y'all to enjoy our time together and your time playing. God bless you. It's fantastic, chat. Absolutely fantastic. So, any tips on how to find a corp, though? I have zero idea where to start. Telek, I'm telling you right now. In our Discord, we work with a corporation called Astral Acquisitions. Isaac, Hunt, People, and Dink. Go into my Discord, Telek, and say, looking for a corp. They'll be like, Astral is recruiting. They'll come find you. They'll come find you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Dana, there it is. And they're new bro friendly. They'll help teach you. They'll help show you up. You know what I'm saying? They'll definitely get you what you need to do. So, all right, so we see these guys, chat, are right on top. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up. We're going to go up. We're going to do the uranium. Let's see what we got. Should we get a contract? Oh, contract was accepted. God bless you. Yeah. And then we go and jump. So this is the other reason. Bunch of people just popped into stay. Oh, yep. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we're leaving. We might be leaving. Chat, let's see. Maybe just the nearest. Maybe just the nearest. Local had a bit of a spike just now. A lot of nearest. Okay. Maybe what we do, chat, is we don't put on our Bastion mode for just a little bit. Just a little bit. We don't put it on for just a little bit. Okay. Let's see how this works. We're going to put on our antimatter. That's something else you can do, is not put it on. Go with the flow. Welcome in over on Twitch. It's good to have you. Thank you very much for being here. It's good to see you. Thanks very much. So let's also save this MTU location. Thank you. Always save the MTU location, chat, every single time. Every single time. Let's let these guys come in. That's right, Xavier. Careful. Tackle nearest is insane. Can tank 700 DPS with good buffer. Yo, that is horrifying. So we're definitely going to keep... Thank you for that. We're definitely going to keep descanning. And see, this is the point, chat. Nearest is a... I don't see combat probes. No, that's very true. So Everin Wood hits a really good point. Okay. I just got webbed and it scared the hell out of me. Everin Wood puts out a really good point. Until you see combat probes, you're basically not in danger, okay? Because combat probes mean that somebody's actively trying to hunt you down. You have to... They can't warp to you in a mission site unless you are active combat probes. That is how that goes, ladies and gentlemen. So we are officially going to hit this Bastion mode. Our drones are going to take out this other drone right here, and we're going to keep it going. So... I am running a good old level 4 Chronos, my friend. We're doing some level 4s in our Bastion boy while we talk to chat. Having a great time talking to y'all today, ladies and gentlemen. Having an absolute amazing time talking to you. So, yeah, chat. I'm gonna have to take a quick break. My wife wants to talk to me. All good stuff. Wife just wants to talk to me, chat. You know, we got it. So I'm gonna have to mute for just a second when she comes down and see what's up. So yeah, when you're in a level 4 area, chat. And we don't need the drones. Drones don't do any damage here, chat. When you're doing level 4s, you want to make sure you understand that like nobody can warp to you unless you see combat probes. So I'm wary in this fit, and that's just how we do it. Talk to my server. Yeah, for sure. No, exactly. How dare she text me? She needs my help. Yeah, she's going to come down. So, let it go to voice. Okay. I see. Yeah, give me a sec, chat. We're going to go do that. Okay, so all good things, chat. No problems. There it is. You're right, Jagged. Chat, you're so smart. Okay, you're so smart, chat. This is what I'm saying. Okay? Jagged says it correct. You have to understand that one of the reasons why we put the MTU at the starting point, at the warp-in point, okay? There's a couple things going on here. They're going to be anti-gang tips if you're running level 4s in high sec, just to be sure you're nice and safe, or at least as safe as you can be. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to put your MTU at the warp-in point. You're going to put your MTU at the warp-in point in case someone is, coming in with some kind of cloak ship. Even if you see a mining ship, if you see something decloak on grid with you, that means somebody has scanned you down and you need to leave. You need to bug out. That's number 1. Number 2, you have to be watching local. You have to be seeing local spikes. You have to be paying attention to local, how stuff goes. You just have to be sure that, like, you're paying attention to what's in the local chat that's right behind my head right here. Okay, I have it blurred because, for obvious reasons. So you're just paying attention to local spikes. A lack of local spike doesn't mean you're safe. if you see, you notice I'm right-clicking people's names as they come into system, and I'm just checking who they are, what their security status is, just seeing what's going, how that's going. Sometimes people put one person into system, and then when they've tackled you, then they warp in. Okay, so like we just saw 3 people come into system. So are they a part of the same corp? They are not. You know, now we've got even more people coming in. Higher security status. We're going to keep descanning. We're going to keep furiously descanning to see if we get combat probed. And that's it. That's the next point. You're going to keep hitting descan because, as Jagged says, you get experienced pilots that can scan you down with a single combat probe scan. Okay, a single one. And then they'll be able to warp to you. They'll be able to find you. Again, with the Magpie, with any MTU sitting on the warp-in point, you can stop cloaked ships from hitting you and call it a day. Another thing you'll notice is that I have blipped away from the warp-in spot. I have used our micro jump drive to get away from the warp-in spot. This is one of the reasons we run this on the Kronos. It's not just for PvE, it's also for PvP. It's to help us combat various things that are going on. So this is high sec. Yeah. This is all in high sec. Oh yeah, when you're in low sec or null sec, a lot of these rules are there's just more rules when you're there. You know what I'm saying? So anything in particular you are filtering to descan, I have it filtered to my PvP tab. It shows probes and ships. That's it. It shows probes and ships, and it shows like other it shows like MTUs and like mobile depots, that kind of stuff. It shows anything that a player could be doing to me. That's what it shows, if that makes sense. So it's just one of the standard operating procedures with this kind of stuff, just to get yourself nice and ready for if people are coming in. So X up in his Discord, EVE Online section, all PM. You need permission to post that kind of stuff to Discord. There it is. Sorry. Yeah. Definitely post some stuff in there. You'll be able to post any EVE related things without a problem, my friend. No worries whatsoever. We got these spider drones coming in, chat. They're going to be super easy to take out with our drones. We don't need to worry about them at all. Engage drones. No second is a bit more obvious. You know who's in local will kill you and who doesn't. That's very true. It's very true. You'll absolutely be able to know 100% what's happening. So give me a sec, chat. Ladies and gentlemen, after this, we are going to be going on a quick break, and then when we come back, I am going to do a giveaway. We're going to do a big giveaway worth billions of ISK. I highly recommend that you stick around for that, but if you're going to bounce when we take that break, I understand, okay? Just make sure you follow the stream or sub on all the various platforms that you need to get it done. Thank you very much. D-Scan is your best friend. Legal Logan, thank you for the follow. And go with the flu. What a great name. Go with the flu. That is... You have done it correct, my friend. Capwitz TV, thank you for the follow. Chat, we are going to be, again, we're doing a giveaway for hundreds of millions of ISK when we come back. So, HiSec, what's the worry? There's no faction warfare where we are. The worry in HiSec is the big balls of catalysts and frigates that can and will jump on you and take you out. That is the worry. So you have a HiSec level 4 guide. I just found your video about coming back to EVE, and here we are. Yo, Defender gone. Yes, we were just talking about that, and now also here you are in stream, absolutely ready. Defender, welcome in. It's good to have you. Yes, this is how we do it. See, we are absolutely doing level 4s while we talk to you about how to do level 4s. That is the way of it. So that is the way of it. Chat, once our drones are back, my Vespas are actually pretty far, and it's very frustrating. We are going to continue forward. Let me turn on this jump drive so we can keep moving. So, yes, or 5 or so tornadoes that can alpha your brick tanked Orca. Yes. See, chat, you got to. This is why playing EVE is. You can watch all my guides, but really the important thing to do when you play EVE is to play EVE, to learn all these various things, to see what's going on, okay? So once you learn it, chat, you'll be able to be good to go, okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to dock up right now, and we're going to take a quick break. So I am flying a Marauder for level 4s. What's up? What's up, Kaputs? Yeah. We're having some good discussion today, just doing a little bit safer activity, you know, comparatively to wormhole space. We're going to do a quick break. We'll be back in 5. When I come back, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to do a massive giveaway when we return. If you want to win literally billions of ISK, then I would stick around. If not, well, then at least follow the stream so you can make sure to come on back. We'll see you in 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. See you soon. Listen, lady. Listen. You see what's right over there? Look at that.
Oh, I'm so dumb. No, God. No, stay up there. Oh my God.
actually are looking.
You did not do that.
That was almost a drink spill.
We're also that was so bad, right? Because
terrible.
I was like, nothing's happening. Sip. Like, oh,
I need
man.
to not
Yeah, that
drink.
was scary. That we're here. Okay. So this is happening. I saw it, dude. Hello, nurse. What's up, buddy? So this is happening right now, right? This is somehow this occurred. Are you kidding me? What? What? How did this happen? Who's to blame? What happened? They're both. Is this a shotgun? It's a shotgun and a snipey. So we got shoddy snipes. End of the pan. How did chat that clip now? Okay, words fail me because you must clip this or I will be very angry. Okay, chat, write the frack now. Okay. What do you mean pick up? What? He's on my back. He's my little friend. He's my friend. We're gonna go on adventures together. This is not a joke. I am the happiest Loru right now. I didn't know. I didn't know about the squid. He pooped. He pooped on my back. Confirmed. Confirmed. Can't poop on back. Guys. 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 Hello, Father. Got the Not Today shirt on, you know what I'm saying? So, yas, the chat goes wild. IRL stream confirmed? Is that what's happening? Just amazingness. Amazingness, IRL stream. Ooh, yas. Oh, yas. They have to send me 69 ISK 69 times. Exactly. There's the rules. Those are the rules, chat. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them and also make them. So I do make the rules. The point is, Chad, you have to send me 69 ISK. You have to send me 69 ISK 69 times, and that's it. That's it. Listen, do it. Do it. You know what I'm saying? So.
Go up the mountain here.
Okay.
To our right.
There's a car that's on. There was somebody in there right to our left. Yep. Yep. Are we getting off his This is bad. Whoa! Whoa! The X Games! The X Games! We're alive, Sky. I've never been more alive.
Is this the destined game, dude?
What just happened? Okay. Let's hide in these houses. Let's calm down. Let's hide in these Franken houses. Dear God, just get inside. Someone just got bombed. I am not going for that military drop. No way, no. Really? All right. So you can play that game. I'll see your smoke. I can't. Are you joking? Are you kidding me? That was blind. Absolutely blind. What the crap, man? What the crap? Okay. Okay. Good Times is actually the best, not Jess. The edge guarding reigns supreme. Nope, gets back on. Botus fully charged again. No punish in from Hurt. He dodges the big smash. Excellent job, Hurt, from that. Oh my gosh, Botus waiting for it. Hurt is the bravest man alive and going into a fully charged Ganondorf smash. The smash misses, but the next smash hits, and Hurt takes the match. Excellent job. Hi, Pop-Tart. He is my friend. Thank you, Pop-Tart. Yes. Whoa. Oh, what? 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 No, I wanted the sausage! Oh my God, oh no! Oh no! This stream brought to you by Pop-Tarts. Available in all kinds of flavors. Delicious, nutritious, will definitely satisfy any urges you have. Pop-Tarts. So can I save? Oh, thank the Lord Jesus. Good night. Good night. I love you all. We're not raiding anyone. I'm just going to go to sleep. I love you all. I hope you have great nights. Have good dreams of awooga, 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 awooga. I love you all. Good night. Sweet. I killed the turret, chat. I killed him dead. He is no longer. That's me. Okay. God, that was terrifying. Dude, that noise. Please don't tell people that's how I scream. Please don't tell people.
Loru's screaming like a girl.
Listen, it's 2018.
Camera.
Oh. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
Can you stop killing this?
I'm so sorry. So there was a spawn peek and I got him and then he ran in front of me.
I ran out in front of you.
My bad, dude, my bad. I feel so bad. I just can't catch a break.
Guys, just because he's a rando doesn't mean you kill
He
him.
ran in front. He ran in front. It's not my fault.
In rank, you killed him twice in a row.
It's not my fault. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Lives. I'm gonna peek this. I'm gonna attempt to do the Kobe. Okay, chat? You ready? You ready for the sick Kobe? Please, please! Woo! Ah, wrong number! Yo, I just got the achievement. Psych! That's the wrong number! It's me. I did it, chat. I did it. Yo, that was hilarious. Oh my God. Like, oh yeah, just the fire's burning, eh? That's a roaring fire. It's burning away. I'm so dead. I missed 2 shots. Falcon popped out. Got me. Damn it. Ah.
No.
We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Somehow we're alive. Okay. What I'm gonna do though is I'm gonna get a little bit ahead of this, and then I'm gonna stop, and I'm gonna heal because we're both kind of low. We're both kind of low. What's your healing situation like? Oh, we're dead. Yep.
What just happened?
I'm so angry.
I was in the menu.
I'm so angry. Should be okay.
You have the diffuser.
I thought I did. I don't know where it is anymore.
Or did you kill? Oh!
That was me.
Right,
I got you, buddy. That was so funny.
Oh, someone's here.
See you guys.
All right, we got you.
I'll just go fuck myself.
We're gonna go find a car, Talk. Just move away from the gas. Oh, the gas is going this way. Oh no! I went the wrong way. No, please. Chris, no, please! Woo! Woo!
Far that way.
No, but there's a wall.
What? Listen, lady. Listen. You see what's right over there? Look at that. Oh, I'm so dumb! I'm so dumb! No, God. No! No! Stay up there! Oh my God! Sweet. I killed the turret, chat. I killed him dead. He is no longer. That's me. Okay. God, that was terrifying. Dude, that noise. Please don't tell people that's how I scream. Please don't tell people.
Loru's screaming like a girl.
Listen, it's 2018. Okay. What do you mean pick up? What? He's on my back. He's my little friend. He's my friend. We're gonna go on adventures together. This is not a joke. I am the happiest Loru right now. I didn't know. I didn't know about the squid. He pooped. He pooped on my back. Confirmed. Confirmed. Can't poop on back. Guys. Hello, Father. Like, oh yeah, just the fire's burning, eh? That's a roaring fire. It's burning away.
Go up the mountain here.
Okay.
To our right.
There's a car that's on. There was somebody in there right to our left. Yep. Are we getting off? This is bad. The X Games. The X Games. We're alive, sky. I've never been more alive.
Is this the destined game, dude?
What
Is
just
this
happened?
the one?
Okay. Let's hide in these houses. Let's calm down. Let's hide in these fracking houses. Dear God, just get inside.
Camera.
Oh. Oh.
That's.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Can you stop killing this? Poor man.
I'm so sorry.
Poor man.
So there was a spot peek and I got him and then he ran in front of me.
I ran out in front of you.
My bad, dude, my bad. I feel so bad. I just can't catch a
I can't
break.
deal with this.
Guys, just because he's a rando doesn't mean you don't kill
He
him.
ran in
This is
front.
personal
He ran in front. It's not my fault.
In rank, we've killed him twice in a row.
It's not my fault. I'm sorry.
Oh my God. Should be okay.
You have the diffuser.
I thought I did. I don't know where it is anymore.
Why did you kill?
I got you, buddy. That was so funny.
Someone's here.
They have to send me 69 ISK 69 times. Exactly. There's the rules. Those are the rules, chat. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them and also make them. So I do make the rules. The point is, Chad, you have to send me 69 ISK. You have to send me 69 ISK 69 times, and that's it. That's it. Listen, do it. Do it. You know what I'm saying? So.
Talk.
See you guys.
All right, we got you.
I'll just go fuck myself.
We're gonna go find a car, Talk. Just move away from the gas. Oh, the gas is going this way. Oh no! I went the wrong way. No, please.
Made a huge
Chris, no, please! What happened? Woo!
car that way.
No, but there's a wall.
What? The edge guarding reigns supreme. Nope. Gets back on. Lotus fully charged. Get no punish in from Hurt. He dodges the big smash. Excellent job, Hurt, from that. Oh my gosh. Bodus waiting for it. Hurt is the bravest man alive and going into a fully charged Ganondorf smash. The smash misses, but the next smash hits, and Hurt takes the match. Excellent job. So can I save? Oh, thank the Lord Jesus. Good night. Good night. I love you all. We're not raiding anyone. I'm just going to go to sleep. I love you all. I hope you have a great night.
Ah, my God.
Have
Awooga,
good dreams
bro.
of Awooga.
When I tell you,
Awooga.
chat, when I tell you that clip is an OG clip. I think that was one of our first 24-hour streams. I think. Could be. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Little stretch. Little stretch action. You know, this is something we pride ourselves in, chat. We make sure wellness is at the tippity top of how we do things. It's good to see you. And chat, as I went AFK for a quick sec to get my stretching on, to refill some water and to get that done, thank you kindly, I saw someone's name. Let me scroll up, chat. Let me scroll up. Pastor Gaines. Ladies and gentlemen, Pastor Gaines is the premier Elden Ring and Soulsborne content channel and a friend of the brand, not just to the brand, but to me personally. One of my oldest friends, Pastor Gaines, and does great work. Recently, I think you recently passed 22,000 subs on YouTube, so God bless you, Pastor Gaines. Definitely go follow Pastor Gaines on YouTube. Pastor Gaines, unironically, high school friend of mine, actually married my wife and I. Isn't that nuts? Like, he's actually the pastor, that he was a pastor, and he married my wife and I. Isn't that nuts? Like, we have photos. It's so great. It's so great. So what's up, Sam Bear? Yes. Oh, I think he left. He's got a family to take care of and all that other stuff. So Awooga Indy is right. Oh my gosh, dude. Thanks, everybody. What's up, Chambies? How we doing? Good to see you. Oh yeah. Small world, Sam Bear. You know, it's amazing how the kingdom works, ain't it, buddy? You know? We're going to do great things, Sam Bear. I love it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We do giveaways after we go AFK and then come back. So you, ladies and gentlemen, are going to be able to win some in-game ISK. Let's get it done, chat. In order to win, you have to be in the Discord. You have to be following on Twitch or subbed on YouTube. And you're going to type the word I say into Discord.
Okay, we had a lot of new people show up today, a lot of newer people as we continue to be consistently streaming as a full-time content creator. That's me. And we do these giveaways all stream all the freaking time, chat. So let's just dive in, chat. The word is wellness. Type in some wellness. Ladies and gentlemen, we have 3 core tenets at the Loru gaming brand and at the Loru brand. It is community, generosity, and wellness. I took a sec, got up, got little stretch action. You know, I had to loosen the back, you know, just get my core stretch going. Okay, so it was a good time. I really appreciate y'all letting me come back, and I still see so many of your smiling chat faces. You know, it's just great to see. So we're gonna get this done, and then we're gonna have a good time with it. So I thought it was a 3S thingy. There it is, everyone. You know, sometimes it takes a little bit longer, these breaks, as I refill the water and get some more coffee. I like my coffee black, chat. I don't do creamer. I don't do sugar. I don't do anything like that. So those of you photo over on YouTube, I see you. You got to be in Discord to enter into the giveaway in the giveaway chat. We have a lot of new people coming in recently, especially. Lots of new people. Goodness gracious, it's fantastic. Welcome in, newbies. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're new to the server, make sure you check out the notification roles after you enter into the giveaway notification roles chat. We do not ping you on this Discord server unless you want to be, unless you desire to be. So make sure if it's live streams, that's there for you. If you want only pings on the YouTube videos, that's there. All notifications, it's any and everything, that's there. If you want my Instagrams, my tweets, I know all the Twitters. I know all the Twitters. Okay, that's the green one there. And of course, the thumbs up are people flexing that they have Discord Nitro. Okay, so thank you very much. So that's how that goes. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's up? Sorry Beaver, it's good to see you. Organizer of Eve Montreal here. Sorry Beaver, 07's to you, my friend. What a fantastic thing. Zeno, it's good to see you. I'm doing okay, Zeno. Wife and I have had a hard week, if I could be honest, with a lot of just crazy stuff in real life going on, but we are working through it. We are, you know, we're praying and we're staying positive, you know, so keep praying for us. We're continuing. You know, we just carry on. That's it. So Zeno, thank you very much for the resub coming in on Twitch.
Tier 1 out of your mind. Thank you, Zeno. Thank you for being here. Thank you for coming out. I really
appreciate it. So, and sorry, Beaver, thank you for coming out and checking us out. We're doing a giveaway right now, and then we got some really awesome discussions today about the health of Eve, about the various systems in Eve that are being deployed, and all the things they're in while we do some level 4s in my Marauder. So, oh, good to have you. Thank you very much. So, I do, Snowick. I do. Shorts are something that we pride ourselves on. Okay, so that's right, Zeno. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, when I say sold, when I type it into the chat, the giveaway will be done going once, going twice, and sold. Please don't ask me to sing ever again. I don't want to. It's not something that I want to do. So, yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to pick winners. It's going to be 2 winners. Let's get 2 winners. Multiple skins. Okay, multiple skins coming in. Pavo, look at this champ. Pavo and Zeno, rip-a-roni. There it is. No, wellness, sold. Pavo's like, no. Pavo's like, I'm the one that says, I'm the one. That's incredible, chat. That's incredible. So, Portuguese word of the day, Kim the Canadian. Chat, my wife is Brazilian. So what's the Portuguese word of the day? That's a good one. That's a good one. I don't know, bro. I mean, the one I know myself is just amo. It's just love. Whenever my wife is talking to her friends, she always goes, "E-I-E," which is like, and then, you know, she'll be, obrigado. That's a good one. Obrigado. Seen, you know. I'm bad with the accent still because the H's and the R's. I read that as retirar, clever, you know, it's just not because it's H's all over the place. So, brigado, we say janada, seen. Brigado, chat, is thank you. And I'm a guy, so I say brigado. If you're a girl, you say brigada. That's right. So that's what we do. 2 winners, multiple EVE Online skins, millions of ISK coming in. It's great to see it. So the first winner, we're going to give it back to you the end of stream when we go back to Jeddah and we get stuff done. Conquest, our first winner. And then the second winner is Razanoth. Razanoth Conquest. Congratulations. Winning your skins, baby. You get some good stuff. We're going to contract you things at the end of stream. Okay, so if y'all want to do me a favor and DM me your EVE in-game name, I will very much appreciate it. Okay, very much appreciate it. So Let's go get that done, chat, and then have at it. All right, let's just let's keep this thing going, chat. All right, so okay, absolutely Gucci. 1 sec. Mrs. Loru says hi, chat. Mrs. Loru says hi. My lovely wife. Okay, so she must have heard Brazilian, and then she heard Portuguese speak, and then was like, "I'm being summoned,"
They're speaking my language.
It's like that's how it goes. Yeah. I love it. I love it so much. She's fantastic. Chat. I've said it before. Get you a wife, ladies and gentlemen. Get you a wife. It really changed your life for the better. Absolutely. So, I have no idea, Alien. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. I got to rest. I will have this running in the background. Chrissy, go to sleep. God bless you. Chat. Chrissy, an avid fan, is going through some pretty. We have a prayer request. Chat. Chrissy has said some stuff. I'm not going to share it on stream. But just keep praying for Chrissy. Chat. Keep praying. Chrissy's wellness is continuing. That's how we do it. So thanks, Solar. Yeah. Grats to the winners. You're going to be getting your stuff soon. Don't you worry. Thank you kindly. So let me actually make sure. Did I write that down? Okay. Yeah. Just making sure I got your names written down. Conquest Razanoth. I'm trying to do it live, but I don't forget once we get back to Jeddah. Once we get back to all of the good things. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep on doing this. Let's keep on diving in to some levely 4s. I'm always sketched out when I see someone that's like security status 5. Honestly, it scares me more than like a 0-0 because it could just be a very elaborate scout. You know what I'm saying? Getting it done. So, chat, what a great time with y'all. What fantastic discussions we've had today about EVE Online. I wanted to remind all of you that we have EVE Vanguard stream on the books at the end of this month. We're going to be doing some group ups with y'all, going to be seeing what they've added to the game, what they've taken out of the game, the various things they're in. So definitely keep a sharp eye on that. Going to have a great time with that. So we're good, chat. We're good. So when I don't know, it's Alien. Tell me what that means. Tell me what that means. Okay, that's really what I want to know. You know what I'm saying? Vanguard's going to be one of those bigger games, chat. I really think that Vanguard could become a staple in the FPS genre, and it's going to come down 100% to the execution of the core of the game. Okay, the core of EVE is good. The core of EVE is good. Second alpha, I don't know. Oh, the second. Excuse me. It's an ALPH alpha. It's another alpha test. You know what I'm saying? Right, Alien? There it is. Oh, yes. Congratulations, everyone. I got you. Thank you. Is Vanguard the FPS edition? Yes, Vanguard is an FPS. They have said that it's not just going to be its own standalone game, which is probably the most exciting thing about it, is that it's not just a standalone game. It's also going to be something that is, shall we say, it's a module of EVE. That's the verbiage that they've used, that it's a module of EVE Online. And, I think it's really cool that they're actually taking EVE to the next level. Chat, that they're showing that they want to do different and interesting things with EVE Online. I think it's really awesome. So, will you be doing Proving Grounds at the end of the month when they will be back? I don't think so, Beaver. I don't have plans to do it. We just went full time at the beginning of January, so I have a lot of irons in the fire, let's say, that are happening. But Beaver, I'd be open to talking to you about like what's going on, especially since you're one of the organizers of things. Shoot me a DM on Twitter or Discord, Beaver. I am an EVE partner, so you can definitely, all my socials are like below Twitch, so you can definitely get in contact with me and get stuff going. So for sure, definitely, hey, if there's something going on, I will have fun and would love to participate. Beaver, I'm not sure if you saw, I just got done commentating a 6-hour EVE Online massive tournament, the Cruiser Chaos Tournament. It's up on my YouTube in various chunks. You can see the full VOD. It's, I'm not expecting you to watch 6 hours. We took the final 10 matches and cut them up and made them easy to watch for your enjoyment. Okay, so if you want me to not participate, and maybe you want me to talk to the people instead, well, I'd be open to that as well. Thank you. So just let me know. Whatever you have in mind. Let's get a conversation going. So, do you think the potential connection to EVE Online or the capability of a shooter itself will be the biggest selling point? The biggest selling point of the game is going to be that it's an FPS. Because the general populace doesn't care about EVE Online. The general video game population is not like looking to EVE Online and going, oh my god, I have to play that, right? Which is their mistaken. We all know that. But the point is, it being an FPS game is the thing that's going to bring people in. It being a connector to Eve is only really going to help those that like Eve, right? If that makes sense. And this is something that when we talk about Vanguard in the future, we are going to be measuring it on the basis primarily of, is it a good FPS? When we did the alpha test, it was great. The core was awesome. It was a lot of fun. When it comes out, if it's, not good, if there's some bugs, if there's stuff going on, we're going to be forward. We're going to be forward about that. We're going to be giving our feedback to CCP, and we're going to be giving our feedback to y'all as well, because we want to make sure that y'all understand that, like, I'm not just going to vote for the game and say, like, oh, Vanguard's incredible just because CCP's making it. Like, I am an Eve partner, but that doesn't mean I'm going to say something is good just because, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to agree with things and help y'all understand if you should be investing your time and energy into things as well. So that's what we're going to be doing. That's what we're going to be doing. You can trust me is what I'm saying, Chad, there, right? So I had a theory on Vanguard. Do we think this is their test on eventually adding the ability to get in and out of your ship in stations? I mean, the short answer is it's a possibility. Because they already technically have the ability for us to walk in stations. If y'all remember, that was back in the day. That was a capability that we had to, we could walk around in the station with our character. They scrapped that for whatever reason. Honestly, I don't remember what it was. It was so freaking long ago. So, but I do think it could be a thing. So I sent you the poster for the Eve Montreal that's coming up. Thank you. Sorry. I will check it out after stream. Thank you very much. Yeah. Thank you for that. I don't think so, because they've already tried to make walk-in station a thing and didn't go well in the Eve community, which is weird to me. That, now, I will say, that was years ago, the walking in stations. So I'd like to think that the Eve community is more receptive to something like that. I'd like to think that they would be able to... One sec, chat. We'd be able to, like... I think that people wouldn't get so upset about it. And quite frankly, I don't know why they were upset about it to begin with. Okay, so the code was removed because of compatibility issues. Interesting, Obi. Okay, sure. So what I'm really trying to say, chat, is that when it comes to new tech and new systems like this, the short answer is let's just keep being honest, but appreciative of the devs and what they're doing. Because when we are trying to say, is a new thing worth the time? The short answer is we need to make sure that we're being kind to the devs, because they're trying to do new stuff, and not everything has to be great when it starts. You look at Faction Warfare. Faction Warfare wasn't something like super... It was good, but it wasn't great, right, when it first came out. And now they have Havoc, and everything's better, and it's going much, much better, right? So everything's doing just a little bit better, with that being said. So what I'm trying to say is, like, when Vanguard comes out, I'm going to judge it solely on the base of, is it a good FPS game? The connectivity of Eve is that needs to go in the is Eve Online good bucket, in my opinion. Because depending on how it syncs up with Vanguard, how deep is that going to be? I'm not sure. When I see it, I'll let y'all know, so... Exactly, Obi, exactly. It's tricky to do without impacting the quality of life, right? E.g., if you want to sell stuff in Jeddah, I don't want to have to get out of my ship and wander to a trading point, etc., if that makes sense. Yeah, I agree there. I don't think they'd ever do something like that. I don't think that that's something that they would do, because when I say, like, oh, could we ever get out of our ships? Could we ever, could it ever be something that we have to walk to a trading post? Something like that. I don't think it'll ever be something like that with the full MMO, simply because with the full MMO vibe, a full, like, World of Warcraft, ESO, that kind of stuff vibe, I don't think it'll ever be like that, because that changes the core of the game. And if Eve devs have done one thing, they have shown that when they make updates, they do not change the core of the game. They keep on doing things that are, to add on to the core, not change the core. Okay, and that might be also one of the reasons why, they didn't like the walking in stations thing back in the day, because it very much changed how you functioned on a station. It changed how you did things in a station. So, I think that's part of that. So I come for World of Warcraft, same bro. CCP is eons better than most MMOR devs, and honestly, a really good company. I totally agree. No company's perfect, right? But man, I'm not giving Blizzard any of my money. Even with Bobby Kotick leaving, they're going to have to get my trust back over years, ladies and gentlemen, because I used to say that Blizzard was the best gaming company ever. And recently, what I've been saying is that From Software is the best gaming company ever created, because of the sheer quality that they do, because of the absolute amount of winning that they have an Elden Ring, chat. I think Elden Ring is the greatest video game ever made. Full stop. Full stop. Video game. Not RPG. Video game. The scope of it, the replayability of it, the depth of it, the amount of things you can do in it. There are still, to this day, videos being made about secrets being found and different builds that are happening, not to mention the DLC that will the DLC that'll
Will come eventually, you know what I'm saying?
it's just, you know. Oh, you're totally right, Random. Diablo 4 killed my faith in Blizzard. To me, it was also about Diablo Immortal. Diablo 4, it was everything at once, right? It was the fact that they kept on putting out what looked like cash grab after cash grab after cash grab after it just didn't stop, right? It just didn't end. And it got to a point where I feel the same way about Blizzard that I do about Bethesda, all right? Every single time they make something, okay, it's simply not finished. It's not done. Fallout 76 wasn't finished. Oh God, what a travesty that was. You know, Shadowlands had a bunch of problems with it. The new, I like sort of the idea what WoW's doing with the new story, where they're doing it like story arcs, I guess, you know, maybe, but I still don't trust the companies. Fallout 4 is good, but it took years to become a finished product, and literally the mod community were the ones that fixed a lot of the problems. We've gotten in this really weird space as a gaming community that if you have a game that is like mostly, call it 60% done, the developers put it out. The developers put a maximum price tag on it. Or if you're like a Star Citizen or something like that, you know, you do like whatever. What was the ship that they have? It's like 50 grand. Crazy, right? It's absolutely nuts. We need to get back to a place where the consumers stop buying things that aren't finished, that aren't done. So Season of Discovery, interesting for sure, definitely keeping a sharp eye, but I still just don't trust Blizzard as a whole. You know, it's not one good thing, and I know what you're saying, Solar, totally. One good thing is not going to stop me mistrusting the whole company, right? It's got to be more, because they've lost my respect, they've lost my trust. So there has to be more than just that. So what's up there, Real Talks? It's good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you very much. It's possible to do level 4 missions for Sister of Eve and HiSec. You know, I don't know if they have level 4 missions specifically to the Sisters of Eve, but I believe so. I knowing what I know about reputations in Eve and all that stuff, I think it's safe to say that yes, you can. I'm just not sure, to be direct. So let's take out all these towers, chat. Let's switch to our antimatter and just keep it going. So they do. There it is. There it is. So life, I couldn't agree more. Could not agree more, friend. Could not agree more. Destiny 1. Played the hell out of Destiny 1. Played it so much. Did really well. I was the Titan in the Crucible with my Thorn 3-tapping people doing Trials of Osiris. I had so good memories, so many good memories playing Destiny 1. Destiny 2, when it came out, I kept going, is this it? You know, is that all you can conjure, Saruman? Is this really all that there is? It's just the game again, but I lost all my items. What the hell? You know, if I wanted to play World of Warcraft, I'd play World of Warcraft. Like, if I wanted to like, oh, let me go pay $80 plus whatever cosmetics I buy because I will to get stuff, you know, it's like, really? This is what I have to do? Or is this Roadhouse? Does anyone else see that and think exactly what I just thought, chat? Am I wrong to think what I just thought? I don't think so. Ladies and gentlemen. Roadhouse. I'm just gonna keep saying it. Don't DMCA me, please. Please don't DMCA me. So, WoW was good. WoW was good back in the day. And here's why I'm talking about this all this stuff, chat. If you buy a book, okay? Let's say I love Brandon Sanderson, one of my favorite authors, okay? If you buy a book from Brandon Sanderson, that book, you can reread it. It connects to the overall world. There's a lot of enjoyment. You'll read another one of his books, and then you'll go, oh my gosh, this thing I didn't realize in the first book is different now. Now I have to go back and I have to read it again, right? There's all this stuff. Can I kill this Roadhouse? Can I destroy this? Does this take damage? I'm gonna do it, chat. I'm gonna pop it. I'm gonna hit it with my own. Yeah. Yes, she can. What I'm saying is, when you buy a book, it's done. Right? When you buy a book, it is complete. Guaranteed. It is a book. If it's not complete, people refund the book, right? Now, a video game is active, and you can, just to be fair in this analogy, you can play the video game. It's better than a book in terms of what it does. But you would expect a game to be more complete than a book because you're spending more money on it. You know, there's more things happening, all that stuff. So my frustration with gaming recently is that absolutely, when you buy a game now, you basically roll the dice on if it's a finished product or not. You basically roll the dice on if it's done. And this like, oh, we'll fix it later stuff makes me irrationally angry because it's, as consumers, we need to be able to be better about buying things that we have confidence in. The people that are spending so much money. Do you know that Diablo Immortal made tens of millions of dollars in the first month that it was out? Diablo Immortal, the pay-to-win Diablo game for your phones. Don't you guys have phones, right? You know, this is. I can understand why it did, right? I totally get it because, you know, the game, people are going to pay for pay-to-wins. But us as the common consumer, the whales that want to drop hundreds of thousands of dollars, which happened, by the way, we saw, if you didn't see the Asmongold interview, Asmongold interviewed a Diablo Immortal whale that he literally spent 6 figures on a video game. It's very, very sad. It actually is sad. It's akin to gambling addiction, you know, and how it's presented. I just don't think it's a good thing right now in the industry. It's one of the reasons why I'm playing EVE Online right now, because while no company is perfect, while there is some things with this game we can improve, it's not like I can today. Are there people spending 6 figures on EVE? Sure. Is that sad? Yeah. You know, goodness, absolutely goodness gracious. But because the scope of EVE Online and the scope of CCP games is more positive than negative, I trust the whole thing. Does that make sense? The recent scope of Blizzard has been nothing but negative, in my opinion. The expansions are weak, the cinematics are the best part, but just one thing isn't going to stop me from like loving things, right? Diablo 4, another cash grab. They're talking about the expansion's going to be $100. Bethesda Starfield ends up being like, Starfield apparently is just this absolutely boring game. Like, if you're thinking of buying Starfield, you're better off simply going to buy No Man's Sky. 1,000% the better game. You know what I'm saying? Because Immortal was built to run microtransactions. Literally correct. And that right there, random static, is the nail, the head. Diablo Immortal was not built to be a good video game objectively. It was built to be able to make them money objectively. The systems in the game are built around paying money. Hey, you can do this if you spend $5, you can go faster, right? Like in EVE Online, again, let's keep comparing it to this. Does that exist in EVE? Yes, but because the knowledge you have in EVE actually matters more, and when you lose a ship, you lose your ship. That's it. If someone spends a bunch of money on a permadeath Diablo character, that's on them. You know, it's a crazy time that we live in. So whenever I get on some of these soapboxes, I always like to end with, what should we do? Because you see a lot of these content creators that are doing this like news style talkings, and they're always complaining, whatever. So what do we do about this? Well, the easy answer is I've stopped buying games on release from any company that isn't one I trust. So From Software, I bought Elden Ring on release. Incredible, no problems. Went in, had a great time. Such a good game. Oh my God, it might be the best game of all time, you know. So good. Am I going to buy anything from Blizzard in general? No. Am I going to buy anything from them on release? No. Same with Bethesda. Hello Games, you best believe, chat, we're going to be checking out Light No Fire. That's the No Man's Sky creator. They're making like a Skyrim. They're calling it No Man's Skyrim, which is there a better marketing you need than No Man's Skyrim? I don't think so. Okay. I don't still play New World. I did play New World. I thought it was pretty good. I haven't played it recently. I haven't played it in a couple years, too, I'll be honest. I thought it was pretty good. I don't think... Let me put it to you like this. New World doesn't give me as much enjoyment as EVE, so I play EVE, right? That's how I do it. That's how we do all of our things, because I just like EVE better. I like how it feels like an RTS. I like how the more I play EVE, it feels like I'm playing a StarCraft game instead of instead of a MMO like that. You know what I'm saying? I saw the New World has maps now. That's great. You know, I really like New World. I think it's a good game. ESO and New World and Guild Wars 2 have some of the best monetization strategies I've seen in any MMO, minus EVE Online, of course. And I recommend those games over other things for sure. So and that's you know, especially if you're talking about a game that gives you time fulfillment. I'm keeping a sharp eye, y'all, on Ashes of Creation. Could change the game. Could change the game. Could change how the industry perceives MMOs, because finally, I mean, one can hope, right? It looks like those guys are making a game from the perspective of, we want to make a good game, not sell units, you know? So it looks, these are like impassioned people doing various things. So here's what we're gonna do, chat. We're going to take this. What I do with this is I take all the ammo too, and I throw the ammo into our, oops, oh no. I don't want that in here. Oh no, bro. I'm gonna have to organize this later. I want all the ammo to go into our materials section, because I end up reprocessing those. That makes me sad. I can deal with that later. So let's take all of this and then put it into our Vider, and then we're heading back to the Jitter, ladies and gentlemen. Not a lot of stuff to sell, only 13 million ISK, but still, we're going to go back to Jitter, then we're gonna do some giveaways. So League of Legends MMO. I've heard of this. League of Legends MMO. I'm hoping it's good. I played League back in the day. I stopped for reasons, you know. I wanted to love my life. You know, we'll see. The world is definitely deep enough that you can make an MMO. We'll see how it's executed. I know nothing about it, so I can't speak on it, you know. So Guild Wars 2 is pretty cool, but the horizontal progression is not a good feeling ultimately, at least for me. Solar, that's a good point. Can you define for the people in chat what horizontal progression means? Because I can tell you some of my favorite PvP experiences in any MMO was World v World and ranked PvP in Guild Wars 2. So good. I played a Necromancer. I was one of those people with 3 health bars that you couldn't kill. It was I was ranged curses. It was oh god, do I still remember this? I think it was Staff Necro. And I had a Warhorn in my offhand that I want to say it was Axe. I want to say Axe, you know, so I was like debuffs, area of effect damage. I would deny you the point. I was the War of Attrition Necro. You couldn't kill me. I'm talking about Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2. Not Diablo 2. Guild Wars 2, ladies and gentlemen. You know, that's it, right? So, It's so much negativity around Star Citizen. I've backed it since 2013. I think it's going to be a sleeper since so many call it Scam Citizen. So, Nature, you raise a great point. This was unlocked in our subathon that we are going to do Star Citizen check-in. I'm going to be getting Star Citizen and making content on it and telling you what I think. I'm going to do an honest analysis of the game as an EVE Online player. So, doesn't the fact that Sean Murray likes to embellish what his games are capable of worry you? It's a good point. No Man's Sky is good now, but on release it wasn't and didn't half of what it claims. See, I like it's a great point. No Man's Sky is one of, now, in my opinion, the most fun games and worth your money games you could ever buy right now. Was it perfect on launch? No, there was a lot going on. I have faith in that company because of how they handled the bad launch. Because they owned it and they got to work and they fixed it. They didn't put out a crappy press release. There was no other drama. They had some issues at launch and they fixed it. That's it. You know, and now the game is better than it was going to be promised back in the day, you know, sheesh. So I just got killed from a giant gross power fleet. Oh no, Chambius, I'm sorry. You're in a system that has the roaming fleets, huh? Use the in-game filter for your item. That is, Beaver, you are correct. You are exactly correct. I just didn't, you know, I just dragged and dropped it in the wrong spot. That's it. Axe Warhorn, Scepter Warhorn, or Dagger are good. That's right, Greg. That's right. So you got it. I need to get back into Guild Wars rating so I can get my legendary armor done and make my roaming rev. The Revenant, bro.
Hero reporting.
I remember, chat. Yes. Maybe we'll play Guild Wars 2 on stream as I continue to go more full-time. When we hire more editors, when we get more of a team behind me, indeed, Team Loru. As Team Loru grows, I can stream more and record and edit less. Right now, I'm doing most of the work myself. And when that is not the case, we can keep going. So, Sticks of Butter is from Guild Wars 2, just so you guys know how much Loru likes the game. That is correct, Obi, and this is deep Loru lore. They used to call me, and still do, the Butter Man because of my
buttery voice. because I have a buttery, silky smooth voice.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to EVE Online, your premier one-stop shop for all the new weed and goodness you can enjoy. So maybe we'll do some ASMR at some point too, but that is all. You're correct as well. It's also in Guild Wars 2, correct. Horizontal progression. Thank you for typing it up, Solar. God bless you. When new content is out, it does not replace the gear or content out per se. You still have new stuff to achieve and get, but you do not get a major incentive to get the gear. So yeah, this is why EVE Online does this so well, because EVE Online has horizontal progression, and it's indeed vertical. It's not hortical. That sounds weird. That sounds weird. It's vertical. You can go horizontally and get real good at frigates and cruisers and do all the cruiser and frigate activities. But if you want, you can also go after battleships and carriers and super carriers. Capital ships becomes a brand new game. It literally, it's not EVE Online anymore. It's something else. It's EVE Online. It's just EVE Online but bigger. So, you know. About Guild Wars 2 on release, I was so surprised to get a present on my 10th birthday a while ago. They still do that. If I signed in, they would give me presents still. You know, sheesh. Thank you for typing that up, Solar. It's a great explanation. Yes. What's up there, Lanky? How are we doing? Good day, 07s, you know, the whole thing. Yes, Everett, hey, ASMR. We could do EVE ASMR. I could make like a mid-warp ASMR thing, right? If you don't know what it is, just keep it. Guild Wars 2 thumb up roll. That's right. There it is. There it is. Just keep it. If you don't know what it is, just keep it. You know, EVE is spherical progression. Ooh. Spherical. I don't know, chat. Vertical or spherical? I think they both sound pretty great. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing, chat. I love it. I'm a hoarder, so I never throw anything away. That's my problem, is I end up keeping too much and then I sell too little. Now, I sell what I know to be junk and I just like reprocess it and all that stuff, but I need to be better about selling my extra mods. I have mods that I haven't used for many years that I just have to throw into my Occator, take it to Jitta, and just start unloading. Because I know what's going to happen though. Like, I have a bunch of extra gear in my main area for, like, all my fits. And I know it's like, okay, I'm going to go sell all of my magnetic field stabilizer 2s. Because I have, like, 12 just sitting there. Just, you know, because just in case I need an extra one in case I'm fitting something, right? That I've just acquired somehow. You know, I don't even remember. I know once I sell them, I'm going to be like, man, I want to go make, like, a railgun fit that like needs a couple of these. Oh man, yeah, and then I have to go buy them again. So I was like, sheesh. So then you need them the next day. Yes, exactly correct. Rycheck, correct. Then you need them literally the next day. Yes, EVE does horizontal because capital ships aren't the best at everything combat, but they still have small steps and gear over the years. Totally agree, AJ. Totally agree. Even if you played for years, you could still find the need to play in starting areas. Yes. There's. I could hop into a frigate today and go to a starting area and have fun with my buddies. Because your stats are bound a lot to your skills and your clone, that rewards people that invest in their character. So even if they want to go play with their newer bro friends, they can have a good time with that. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do one more giveaway today. We're back in Jitta. We're going to do it. In order to win this giveaway, you must be following on Twitch or subbed on YouTube. We have literally billions of stuff to give away. Typically at the beginning of stream and at the end of stream, we do bigger giveaways. That way y'all can make sure to come on in and get the good stuff. Here's what we're going to do, chat. We're going to do 3 fully fitted ships, and 2, and we'll give out some of these skins as well. I'm always like almost accidentally activating stuff, chat, and it's a little bit scurry, you know, a little bit scurry. So you'll get 2 skins apiece and 3 fully fitted ships apiece. In order to enter in the giveaway, you must be in Discord, you must be following on Twitch, and you have to be subbed on YouTube. Okay, so that is the way. What happens when your Omega lapses and you log in, you're sitting in a wormhole space in a ship that requires Omega to fly? I don't know. I don't know. It's a great question. Guess you die. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know if that's true. I am not sure. So there it is. All right, chat, here we go. Giveaway time. The word is, what's today, chat? Is today Friday? Today is Friday. So the word is next week. Ladies and gentlemen, we are streaming next week. This is the final stream of the week. While I'm just me and a smaller team, I'm doing the editing, recording, mastering, gathering, distributing. I'm doing it all myself. As we continue getting more editors, as I continue looking and hiring more editors, I'm going to be able to stream more often. My goal is to be able to stream at least 5 days a week and then make videos even though all that stuff is happening. Okay, so while that's happening right now, we're only going to stream 3 times a week. Our next stream will be next week,
You can see our schedule, chat, in the events section of the Discord. I'm going to be doing, like, every Saturday, I'm going to put when the next stream is. We're going to try to keep our streams to Monday, Thursday, Friday. We're going to try. Okay, we're gonna try. But if we can't, if something's different, and I think there is a different one next week, that's how that goes. So, you know, so what's up, Maldark? We're gonna stream next week. We're streaming 3 times a week at minimum. We're doing it. So, oh, totally, Evan. Yeah, for sure. Guess someone else gets a free ship if they can scan it down before you re-up your sub. Yeah, that's fantastic. Lupinum, thanks for the follow. Jesse Burke over on YouTube, and Solar Garlic coming in with a Twitch Prime.
I'm primed out of your mind, baby. Thank you very much.
Solar, thank you for the Prime. You can use it anywhere. And you use it here. Check for Twitch Primes, ladies and gentlemen. Check for Twitch Primes. We're gonna type sold. When we type sold, chat, that is it. No more entrances. Multiple fully fitted ships, that's it. Going once. Going twice. And it's sold. It's sold. It's, you know, it's just that's how it is. Sold. Now my bot's gonna pick 2 winners. While that is going, ladies and gentlemen, I owe a couple people some things, don't I? I owe a couple people some stuff. Right, so let's come back to Eve here. Okay, thank you. And I owe Conquest an item from an earlier giveaway on stream. So while my bot is doing its thing, I'm going to open up my DMs to you, Conquest. And God bless you, you sent it to me proactively. My man, that's the way to do it. You're getting some good stuff, Conquest. We're gonna give it to you. Let's give you a couple fully fitted ships, Conquest. Let's give you a this is a T3 Vexor. T3 Abyss Vexor, my friend. This is fully fit. So you get the good stuff. And let's give you some Corax as well. Just to get you started in the Abyss, if you've never done the Abyss. I made those Corax fits myself. Absolutely going to take you through T0s. You can learn the basics of the Abyss. And you can follow our Alpha Abyss YouTube series. Conquest 07 to you. Thank you very much for that. And the next person to win something is Razanoth. Let's get Razanoth in here. Thank you. Okay, I believe we have your IGN, Razanoth. We do. Razanoth, let's give you a Praxis, my guy. And you're just going to get a Praxis because that is more expensive. Let's give you a fully fit. It's fully fit Praxis, bro. Fully fit Praxis. T3 Vexor. It's a Vexor Navy issue. Yeah. Can definitely do Abyss. Enjoy that. Thank you very much, Razanoth and Conquest. I think. Yep, Razanoth and Conquest. You get your winnings. That's that. There it is. So, chat. It's time to announce these 2 winners as well. Okay, fully fitted ships and skins coming in right now, chat. Fully fitted ships and skins coming in right now. The winners are Bushwhacked and Pug Amber. Congratulations indeed. You got it, Razanoff. You got it. Happy that y'all are here. Congratulations to the winners. 07s, thank you very much. Bushwhacked and Pug Amber, please give me your IGNs so that I can give you your winnings on stream. We used to do these after stream, but quite frankly, it's just easier for me to just talk to you like this. Chat, we are going to raid out some people. If you're going to bounce when we raid, just follow the stream. We want to see you come back. We want to see you win more ISK. We want to see you get some good stuff. Follow the stream on everything. Let's get you going. And let's raid somebody out after we give these to people. So let me open up Twitch here. Okay, let's get Twitch going. Twitchy boy. One twitchy lad, chat. Let's open this up. So, Bushwhacked and Pug Amber, I have DM'd you on Discord. Please give me your IGN. Beaver, thank you. Sorry, Beaver Show, thank you for the fantastic Prime sub. You are
primed out of your mind. And once again, Beaver,
you can use your Prime anywhere, and you used it here. Thank you for that. I really appreciate it. So, chat, we're going to be raiding, even if you're on YouTube, X, Facebook, or other things. Please follow us as we go in this raid. I'm also going to give you text you're going to spam when you follow us in the raid. We have our first one. This is you, Bushwhacked. Bushwhacked, you are first. God bless you. Okay, let's see what we got here. Bushwhacked, you're going to be getting multiple fully fitted ships. You're going to get our last, I think that might be my hook bill. Nope, it's right there. Shadow Cartel. Caracal, Cormorant, Corax. The Corax a little bit cheaper. 3 plus 3.5, let's call it fully fitted ships and 2 skins. God bless you, Bushwhacked. We just sent it to you. Enjoy 07s to you, my friend Pug Amber. There it is. You have also DM'd me. God bless you. Let's get this done. And then let's get let's spread some positivity, chat. Let's spread some positivity into the EVE Online community. We have so many more skins to give away, so many more fully fitted ships. Chat, thank you for being here today. Thank you for being here today. Such a great stream. Had a great time with you. Let me make sure that Pug Amber sees that we're sending it to him. Thank you. Let's raid out some people. Let's spread it into the EVE Online community chat. Let's see. Where are we dropping? Where are we dropping today? Who haven't we raided recently? There I am, chat. There I am. Thank you very much. It's my stream. It's me. I don't want to raid. I typically don't raid 1 viewer streamers because I don't know what to expect, if that makes sense. 5 viewers. Eve stuff, giveaways. Say hi. New player friendly. Sure. Hey, you know. I've never seen your channel, Lioneer. But you're about to get raided by the Loru Gaming channel. Chat, when we go there, you're going to spam this in chat. I'm putting it in my chat right now. It's Loru Raid. Loru Raid, yeah. Simply take what I have typed there and put it into their chat. Loru Raid, yeah. So let's raid that out this man's right here. Chat, it was great to see you today. Had a good week. Even with everything going on, chat, I really appreciate you coming out. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for being here, Ragtag. Thank y'all for being here. We'll see you next week. We got new videos coming out as well, shorts, all that good stuff. Thank y'all, chat. We'll see you next time. 07s. Let's get this raid going. Remember, Loru Raid.